good.
I got this.
I put a little too much time into thinking about you yesterday and your troubles.
And here's the thing, Jim. Christmas is still like 4 weeks away. We're good.
No, it's just a few days, buddy, but that's fine.
Shh.
Just a few days. Tomorrow will be 10 days away.
I just found this really cool mechanical pencil that I think she would like.
Oh, man.
Mr. Romance.
Is Jack using a hand-operated card on a train?
That's what it sounds like. Like I said, it sounds like he's putting the studio together with tape.
Here we go
spit, and
behind the scenes.
Paper clip.
We have these cool glass desk chair mats.
Jimmy loves his.
I love mine, because the other one was just not working quite well enough. Or perfectly.
You glide on it. What happens if you have to glide past it? Because then getting back, it's like clunk, 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 clunk.
It sits a quarter inch. It sits a quarter inch off the carpet. It's such a pain in the ass, and I don't know why anybody changed it.
And so
nobody complained about it one time.
You know why? Because they had to replace this one, and they gave us the one you're on right now, which was too small. So they got another one. So they had an extra one. What are we going to do with it?
If I lean back, this thing goes off.
Yeah, let's put it under Jim.
Right.
So
love mine. Thin plastic. It's awesome.
Oh, God.
Don't touch it.
The video streaming computer is just out of reach, so I have to slide over it. The clunk, clunk, clunk. And I was told that we had no audio, so I had to go clunk, clunk.
Yeah.
And to reboot it, so there's a new YouTube stream for the Jim Colbert Show.
There
Hop on,
you
join
go.
us there.
Thank you.
Then I slid back to talk to you guys. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Boom, there you go. And the other behind-the-scenes thing is, before the News Junkie was before they brought C-Lane and Sabrina back to the studio, when I say brought, back to the studio, we were able to basically just come in and hang out in the studio until it was airtime. Well, Deb and I can, because we're in the main control room. Sean's still at home, so, we have this room open. But these guys, and I'm not kidding, so when Sabrina is off the air, when she goes off the air, her headphones aren't even off when Jack is in with all his stuff coming behind.
Well, he's got to get everything. Yeah.
There's 4 to 8 minutes of setup, from everything that goes on to get it all ready to go. So that's why you hear us clunking around sometimes. Our apologies.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
There you go.
Hey, it's why we call it real
Jesus,
radio.
Jack
Hey,
just-
that sounded good. He had a skirt in
just
there.
crashed in the tunnel.
Yeah, he did.
All right, 407.
Jesus.
Yeah, stop. Almighty. I've been to a Magic game.
No.
407 916 1041.
Jonathan Isaac on the court.
Hey, I got to. Oh, no, he's not.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's too busy going to a speaking
That would be
conference.
the rarest audio of all time. Jonathan Isaac on the court.
Too busy doing other things.
He's doing all right now. Okay, so I want to ask you guys something. I found this out today. In my orbit, there is a person going through a health issue.
Yeah.
Right. And
how serious? Scale 1 to 10.
Oh, buddy, it's up there. It's in the 7-8 range.
Oh,
it's bad news.
All right.
She is one of the greatest people you could ever meet in your life. She's a friend, an acquaintance of one of my kids. And she's kind of like part of our family. She always has been. I mean, she's been, around my daughters since she was 11 or 12 or 13 years old because, so with that said, she's been in our family for, a long time, just as part of our family. Everybody has that friend that's kind of acclimates to your family and they're always around. Mm-hmm. And this person was that person. And she's going through some pretty serious medical issues right now. And, we're all, you can't pour more positive energy and a beam of love toward any one human being more than this person has had that happen to them. I mean, they're just wonderful, wonderful, selfless people, right? She is so good. So I was talking today to my daughter, and I found this out. Now, she's still going through all the procedures to, to make sure everything's fine. I mean, it's a battle for sure, but she's been doing it for a while. She went in yesterday again for some, and, she continues to battle. But this happened, and I want to ask, because I've not had this happen to me or anyone near me, although I've had people in this scenario. Apparently, she got a call from like a hospice. And I thought that was kind of out of line. I mean, she is a young girl. She's not even 30 years old. She's a young girl, and she's still fighting and shows great signs of fight. And of course, they were like, hey, this is just protocol. And we're like, yeah, a really bad one. Like, how can you, and I can understand the idea of wanting to get that information and get that ball rolling if necessary, but my God, man, you're gonna pre-contact a 27 28-year-old kid going through something like this that her family's dealing with, and then you contact her, and again, to them it's business, and I get that because I did this with my mom. I went through this whole thing with my mother, but she was way down the road and 75 years old.
I think it matters more with the medical condition than the age of the patient because it doesn't matter the age if.
But she's not there. She's not even there. That's what she said. She goes, "What are you guys doing? Like, I'm not even there, not even close." And they're like, "Well, this is just protocol." And they're like, and she was like, "What are you doing?"
As it was explained to me, and I know we talked about this before, but you are eligible for hospice if you are suffering from a condition.
That's exactly what they told her.
Within the next 6 months could cause the end of your life.
Okay. And there's no question that's understood. I still think that is a terrible policy.
Yeah.
I think it's a terrible policy. I mean, if you're fighting for your life, like if you're fighting for your life, and this person has children, like if you're fighting for your life, do you want some office worker going through the protocol list? Oh, this is the next name. I've Sharpied out the others above her. So I guess I'll just make this call. Let me check. That's right. 27 years old.
That's
I know, but
extremely sad.
It is unbelievably sad. And I think and again, this is so personal to me. Maybe I'm not seeing the big picture because for me, if this was me, man, I'm double barreling those people. Are you out of your mind calling me with stuff like this? There's a time and place for everything. And somebody who is at this stage still able to live her life, still living life, still fighting hard. Man, the last thing you want to hear is that word. You don't want anybody calling you about it. You don't want anybody saying that word around you. You know what that word means.
I do.
Everybody does.
But I also think it has a bad connotation, and I think they provide an amazing service for people.
No question.
But it is palliative care, which means it's not for if you are trying to cure. If you are trying to be cured, then you are not on the path for hospice. Hospice is just relieving you of symptoms as you endure this condition. It's not about getting better. It's about making your life easier and more comfortable.
Right. Well, again, if you're fighting a battle of this nature, the last thing you want to hear is, "Hey, we're making some plans for it to work out your way."
Completely, yeah. Because if your attitude is, I'm fighting this, I'm going to beat this, I'm going to beat this, they're coming at you with, "Hey, if you have this option to, just."
Here's some cold hard.
Yeah.
And it was very difficult. We were having lunch today, and she was, my daughter was telling me about this, and, it was tough to hear. I mean, this person, you can't get more selfless. You can't get more genuine. You can't get more, I live my life for other people.
Yeah.
And now I'm dealing with this, and she's dealt with it for a while now. She's battled it for a little bit, remission and back, and then at it double, with both barrels right now. Our entire family's behind her. And when I heard that today, and even though I understand it, like I'm not a moron, I get it, I do. But the protocol of telling somebody or contacting someone who is in the throes of a fight of that level, I just don't believe that a direct contact should be somebody else can manage that. Something else can happen rather than saying that, using that language as somebody who is in a battle for their existence.
So there are people who have been on hospice for years because, they might have a condition that it is eventually terminal, but they are surviving. But hospice does provide a lot of comfort and services that people can benefit as they continue to go through this illness.
And they use the palliative care thing. I mean, I understand that too. But again, it's just it just seems so premature. That's what it seems like. It just seems premature.
Yeah. Well, it's not very uplifting when, you're fighting like hell in the middle of a desert and then you just see a buzzard.
Yeah, that's it, Ross. That's exactly how I felt about it. Exactly how I felt. Like, everybody understands like where situations like this can end. But, when somebody has their spirit up and their spirit is good and everyone around them and their spirits are up as well, to get a phone call of that nature at this point in that just seems to be deflating and would maybe lead somebody to, Not give up per se, Jack, but just maybe just put a dent in that spirit a little bit. That would lead you to not maybe enjoy things now. That you have that little seed in the back of your head, like that word's been used, and you've been contacted like professionally now.
Yeah.
So anyway, and it could be me because I'm hypersensitive about it, but it was one of those situations today that wasn't the coolest. It happens.
Yeah, and it can be awkward, and especially I think given the age of the person being so young.
Yes.
A 27-year-old should not have to be going through something like this.
1,000% should not. Right. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Not to get the show off on a morose start, but that is real, and this is real radio, and that's what we do. We do have a bunch of other stuff to talk about today. First, let's find out what's coming up for news.
Tropical storm-like conditions are headed for Central Florida. 18 are arrested in connection to a drug ring out of an Orange County bar, and maybe that's because they served this. Doritos creates a nacho-flavored alcohol. We'll talk about that and more coming up next during Woke News.
They're listening.
I got to tell you, Dad, when I saw peanut butter whiskey, I said, world's done. The world is done.
And then you took a sip of it, and you're like, all right, this makes sense.
Really done. All right, 407-916-1041. Back in a sec with Deb's News and more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Something on your mind? Text us at 77031. Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
Accident in Osceola County with road blockage. South Orange Blossom Trail right around Whispering Pines Boulevard. Still working the traffic light issue. They're not working whatsoever right now at John Young Parkway, which is affecting traffic north and southbound at West Colonial Drive. And a minor crash still working on the Turnpike southbound after Canoe Creek Road, right around mile marker 228. That right shoulder is blocked. See traffic troubles? Call the Safe Touch Security Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Pat Largo.
This report is sponsored by Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC's $5 Famous Bowl. Gift yourself something extra tasty this holiday season. Packed with creamy mashed potatoes, crispy chicken, corn, cheese, and gravy, all for just $5. It's finger-licking good. Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Tools Ace Hardware has holiday gifts for everyone on your list. They have the perfect gifts and the best brands out there. Grills from Traeger, Big Green Egg, Weber, and Napoleon. Free assembly and delivery on purchases $3.99 and up. Plus power tools and accessories from Milwaukee and DeWalt. Outdoor power equipment from Stihl and Ego. Plus stocking stuffers from Yeti and Costa Del Mar. And that's just where it begins. There's no way in 30 seconds I can tell you all the possibilities that Tools Ace Hardware has. They are awesome stores. Not only do they have all this cool stuff, but apparel as well. Everything you could possibly want. And if you're a DIY person, you can't lose. It's Tools Ace Hardware, 12 Central Florida locations. You can also shop online at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your local helpful place.
Car crash? Call Clausman Law. clausmanlaw.com.
How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Alliant Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 12-month terms and only $1,000 minimum. And the happiest part? Alliant certificates yield 5.25% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/Alliant. That's ALLIANT. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 11/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
Unleash your creativity with the brand new Hype app. That's HYPH. Hype empowers you to create music effortlessly. Sharing your songs with friends on social media. Create your song with a few swipes. You'll never believe how easy and fun it is to make music. Listen to Johnny's House weekday mornings on XL for your Hype to air on the radio. The best Hype wins $5,000. Download the new Hype app now at XL1067.com or go to Instagram at XL1067.
It's the best of the best year-end event at Sutherland Nissan Orlando. This year's best inventory at our best deals.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. The good news is, Tobacco-Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. Tobacco-Free Florida's Group Quit service offers free virtual and in-person sessions at convenient times and locations. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine replacement therapy like patches, gum, or lozenges. You are not alone. Whatever your reason to quit is, Tobacco-Free Florida can help you get started. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW.
What's the Anajar Levine difference? When you're injured in a car crash, we focus on your case so you can focus on the one thing that matters most, getting better. I'm Glenn Levine with Anajar Levine. We'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call our legal team right now for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. We'll help you take back control of your life. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In Office Orlando.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Brace yourself for the ultimate holiday deal with Consumer Cellular. Snag an incredible 50% off the Iris Flip when you buy before December 17th, making it only $34.50. The Iris Flip is all the phone and camera you need with a user-friendly design, the perfect flip phone companion. Plus, you'll get nationwide coverage and always free activation. Score 50% off when you use promo code RADIO50. Head over to consumercellular.com and use promo code RADIO50 during checkout to score this deal.
The only place in America where interest rates are going down is International Diamond Center. And due to overwhelming response, IDC is extending our free finance offer through Christmas Eve. So you can make any holiday jewelry purchase, get the unbeatable no middleman price we're famous for, and spread your payments over 4 years with zero interest and zero finance charges. So that $6,000 piece of designer jewelry is just $125 a month. That $3,000 pair of diamond hoop earrings, just $63 a month. And if you're getting engaged this holiday season, you can take advantage of this to get the designer ring of her dreams. Thousands of new rings to choose from. Luxury pre-owned Rolexes are also available at incredible prices. This Christmas, we know every dollar counts. And at IDC, we've got a fantastic collection of timeless gifts to fit any budget with expert guidance from our non-commissioned experts. Don't miss the final days of rock-bottom interest rates, 0% financing for 4 whole years. Merry Christmas from International Diamond Center. 4 Orlando locations on approved credit.
The free iHeartRadio app is your home for the holidays. Open the app and click on the holiday banner or search iHeart Holiday and start listening to Magic 107.7, plus stations playing all kinds of holiday music, Christmas classics, Christmas jazz, country, R&B, tons of playlists, even podcasts. Yay! Our gift to you, the perfect holiday soundtrack. Join the millions of listeners on the iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
iHeartRadio.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Thanks so much for tuning in today. We appreciate it greatly. We really do. Got some naughty weather coming this way. Deb will tell you more about it here in just 1 second. Welcome back. I am Jim. Jack and Ross are here as well. Let's get some news. Here's Deb.
And now, it's time for Woke News.
It seems like kind of a misuse of the whole woke.
On the Jim Colbert Show.
Woke News brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Saturday morning, give him a listen when he's host of the Home Loans Radio Show. Yeah, Jimmy's right. High wind and heavy rains that are lashing South Florida at this moment are expected to bring tropical storm-like conditions to Central Florida by the weekend. The system is forecast to dump up to 5 inches of rain on some areas and high winds with gusts up to 50 miles an hour. Meteorologists say the storm threat is expected to increase by Saturday night into Sunday morning. And communities along Florida's east coast are bracing for bad weather over the next few days. The National Weather Service says a coastal flood warning is in effect for Brevard and Volusia counties, as well as the Treasure Coast. Until at least Saturday afternoon, a coastal flood advisory is expected to impact northeast Florida until Sunday morning, and a high surf advisory will also remain in place through at least Sunday morning. Guess how high the waves are they're expecting in Volusia County?
8 feet.
12.
Go ahead.
12.
13.
I almost said the whole word, but yeah, I effed that up. Yeah, 13-foot waves are expecting off Volusia County beaches this weekend. Yeah, excessive rain could flood low-lying areas and roadways. You know, those areas that have basically just started to dry out.
Mm-hmm.
Think Think
You
Astor.
gave him half the answer.
Yeah.
He got half a down.
I could have gone either way, Jack. I could have gone under and been dead wrong.
Well, she said th.
I didn't hear the th.
He's used to dealing out half a dog.
Special sauce.
That's all I get is half dongs. I get half dongs, I give half dongs, but I always get more than one question right, equaling one full dong.
There you go. Okay. Good.
Forecasters are also tracking dangerous surf conditions along Atlantic beaches throughout the weekend. In other news, Florida's chief financial officer is pushing for more funding in order to help residents with insurance issues. You think? CFO Jimmy Petrona says he wants to ask the legislature for $5.5 million to expand the Division of Consumer Services. The money, which would come from the next state budget, would open 2 regional offices to provide more in-person assistance, right? Enforce the complaint program and raise salaries for employees. Petrona says the division received more than 70,000 calls.
Wow.
To its insurance helpline just last year.
Wow.
The next legislative session begins next month. All right, Orlando leaders are considering a new law that would impact the city's homeless population. The proposed measure would make it illegal for someone to intentionally block a sidewalk.
Okay.
So Commissioner Regina Hill says there's been an increase of people sleeping on walkways.
Okay.
And blocking paths with their tents.
Okay.
So it's a huge problem downtown Orlando. Apparently, seeing videos of it, it's like, is this Seattle or no, that's downtown Orlando.
Hi, Portland.
Violators could face fines or jail time because they've got the money for the fines.
Yeah.
Several activist groups believe the law directly targets those experiencing homelessness. So a final vote on the issue is scheduled after the upcoming holidays. No one wants to seem Grinch-like.
Yeah.
During that time.
It's so funny. That's an easy word to say, but what a problem to tackle,
isn't it?
Yeah. Just watching governors and city leaders battle homelessness across the nation leads you to believe that it is. Well, it doesn't lead you to believe. It just lets you know how difficult of an issue it really is.
There was a report that came out this week that showed even Americans making over $100,000 a year are still living paycheck to paycheck.
That's the new middle income I heard today.
Because income hasn't been keeping pace with the cost of things with inflation. Right. So housing costs, transportation, everything is going up to the point where what used to look like a pretty solid, sweet ass salary at $100,000, now it's like if you're not making $100,000, and so many people are that one paycheck away from ending up in a tent on a sidewalk.
Like Ross's bit said, one pet surgery to
pet surgery to vacation.
Yeah.
All right, and speaking of that, a new study shows credit card fraud is a growing problem in the state of Florida. A report from backgroundchecks.org lists more than, we have more than 4,000 reports of credit card fraud in the Tampa area alone this year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there were roughly, how many reports of people misusing credit cards across the state?
Across the state of Florida?
Yeah, this is roughly how many reports of people misusing credit cards across the state?
1.1 million.
Ooh.
Well, that's an interesting look on her face. You go.
All right, that's fine. I will go. Watch this.
I love their relationship.
This will be a guaranteed victory.
Is this checkmate?
All right.
I'm pointing to
Call
the yard.
Checkmate. All right, point in the yard.
Checkmate, abracadabra, whatever you want, 332,000.
That's a gap, dude.
That is a
shoot
gap.
it?
Yeah, I will. $500,000.
38,000.
Oh God!
Let's go!
He hit that tone too. He hit that I'm right tone. Let's go!
Now, that number still places Florida at number 1 in the nation for that crime. Miami, of course, has had far more credit card fraud reports per capita this year than any other city in the U.S., at more than 330 instances per 100,000 residents.
That's good.
That's compared to roughly 200 instances for the next highest city.
Yeah.
And that would be?
Oh, wow. New York.
Out of Florida.
No, out of the country for credit card fraud. What do you think would be the next highest city after Miami?
Okay, so in all of the U.S.
Yeah.
He said New York.
Los Angeles?
You're trying to read my eyes, aren't you, Ross?
How you doing?
Say 332,000.
I'm gonna go Tupelo, Mississippi.
Wow, what
Damn.
a great guess! What a
for
great
whatever
guess!
it means.
The home, the birthplace of Elvis.
Exactly.
Is it the birthplace of Elvis?
I think so.
It is not. It is Hotlanta.
It is Hotlanta.
It is Hotlanta. Yeah.
Geographically speaking,
Yeah.
I was the closest.
Hey, look, based on my guess, we're killing it.
Closer to home, investigators say an Orange County bar was a front for a drug trafficking ring.
What?
In recent years, police say multiple tips have come in about the drug activity, guns, and gambling being conducted out of the PR House at Lake Underhill and South Goldenrod Roads.
Dog.
The Metropolitan Bureau of Investigation says it's been going on for decades.
They have been running an operation that basically sells coke out of a bar.
Adding that up to 80 people a day would visit the bar to buy cocaine.
For years. This thing ran like a dry cleaner for decades. What's it, like 18 or 20 years this thing's been doing that?
I think, yeah, decades. So it's over 20 years.
Oh, my God.
Even more.
It's incredible. They said they had so many Crime Line anonymous tips. They're like, hey, man.
Just so you know.
God almighty. I guess the scare of the story is how long it ran without them shutting it down.
Right.
Because when they went in, they found like 8 kilos of coke, a whole bunch of guns. It was like a movie.
And where was it? It was
This is at Lake Underhill and South Goldenrod Roads. Now the bar's closed and 18 people, including the owner, are facing racketeering, drug trafficking, and other charges.
New plug.
All right, so I think I am obligated to share that this is 200 yards from my house.
Oh, wow.
No way.
Oh, and I get yelled at for calling out his neighborhood yesterday.
Hey. When you drive by, you literally have to drive by it. We would to get to his house, correct?
Yeah.
It's that little strip center right before you make the turn, right?
Dude, it is walkable.
So we're sure that rifle in your shed was yours and not just stashed there
No
by
doubt.
someone?
Hey, you might
You sure the cat house behind you isn't really a trap house?
You know, it's so funny. So if you're just joining us, I found out I'm a gun owner, or as my wife called it when I got home yesterday, that's my gun.
That's my gun owner.
All right. So we're gunners, a gun owner? No, I am.
Right.
You don't have a gun. We're gonna keep it that way. Whatever, man.
I didn't realize, because when you look surprised, I thought, what, did you perform comedy there? Did you used to hang out there?
No. When I saw that address this morning, I'm like, that's my dog's.
No way.
That's front
my
yard.
backyard.
That's round the corner. That is round the corner.
I have definitely driven by or walked by all of those people just because of my proximity to that place.
I'll just hit it for you real quick. That is a 2-pump skateboard ride.
Wow. Not even a longboard. All right.
That's a 2-pump skateboard ride.
Not even with great bearings.
Yeah, that's a cut 7-iron.
Oh, wait. One of 2 men arrested for grand theft in Polk County knows just what he's gotten himself into. Polk County Sheriff's deputies picked up 24-year-old Tamari Lucas of Tampa and later a 14-year-old who was caught driving a stolen pickup truck. Now, what makes this story funny is that upon his arrest, Lucas was caught on body camera footage saying, quote, "Oh, my God, not Grady Judd," end quote.
Oh That'll be Grady's answering machine message. Trust me when I tell you, that's going to be his ringtone by the end of the day.
Well, that should be the ringtone for all his anyone who has him in his phone book.
Oh my
when
God.
he calls. Oh, my God,
That's
not
Grady Judd. In a press conference after the 2 were arrested, Sheriff Judd says the department's goal is to give the 2, quote, "a Christmas present from Santa Grady of an orange jumpsuit and a trip to jail," end quote. All right, I don't know if you heard, but NASA's Voyager 1 spacecraft and its mission team on Earth have lost communication.
So I was talking to my wife about this story today because the numbers about this thing are bananas, because people hear Voyager 1 and it really kind of gets mixed up with all the other quote unquote space stuff.
Right.
They don't really understand how unbelievably impressive this thing is.
Well, engineers are working on the computer glitch. For those who do not know, the 46-year-old probe is the furthest spacecraft from Earth. Its flight data system seems to be stuck on repeat, though. The team first noticed the problem about a month ago when Voyager 1 started sending Earth a repeating looped pattern of ones and zeros. NASA says the team sends commands to the probe to restart the flight data system, but so far there's been no usable data back. It sounds like at 46, it's feeling a little Jim Possible.
It is. It's way past its time. They only thought it was going to last 5 to 8 years. It's 15 billion miles away. And this goes back to what I was talking to my wife today. You know, when you read this sci-fi stuff and you hear them talk about distances with the Hubble and with the Webb telescopes, you hear the word light year used all the time. Oh, it's 20 light years or 100 light years or 15 light years. A light year is 1.58 trillion miles. This thing's been flying at, 17 to 20,000 miles per hour constantly for 46 years, and it's only 15 billion miles away. It takes 22 and a half hours to send it a message and 44 and a half hours to receive one back. So they can only talk to it twice a week.
Oh, wow.
It's bananas. If you want to read something fascinating, go read about Voyager 1.
Well, a longtime Disney executive who helped turn Disney World into a global attraction, Dick Nunis, has passed away.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nunis was 91. Nunis was a cast member at Disney for 44 years before he retired in 1999. When he was named an official Disney legend, he was known for walking around the parks and picking up garbage if he saw it.
Yep.
If something was moved or, knocked over, he would pick it up and fix it. He served as an executive vice president at both Disneyland and Disney World. Nunes also helped develop Tokyo Disneyland and Disneyland Paris.
There's something about, like every now and then I'll still pick up a shift over at a theme park, and just knowing how much effort goes into cleaning it every night.
Yeah, it's a huge deal.
After you see that, it's really hard not to just help out that 3 a.m. worker just by picking up a wrapper.
Exactly.
It's odd when you see how many man hours it takes to clean those things. You start to you're a little bit likelier to pick up a piece of trash.
You appreciate the staff that does it. All right, first it was the Golden Girls Kitchen, and soon South Floridians will be able to dine at the Malibu Barbie Cafe.
Oh, God.
The immersive restaurant is set to open on January 31st in Miami's Wynwood District. Prices for a 90-minute table reservation includes an entree, side dish, and cake pop, starting at $39 for adults. That's not too bad. For $1 more, guests can roller skate at the Barbie skate rink. Come on, Jimmy.
All right.
With proceeds going to Girls Inc., a Malibu Barbie Cafe is currently open at the Mall of America. Of course, that is in Minnesota.
None of you guys saw the Barbie movie?
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
It is just such a juxtaposition from hearing a story like that, and a cake pop. And then when you see the Barbie movie, you're like, I don't know how I feel about feelings anymore. They're really hitting you with the bookends right now. Is this Barbie franchise, this license?
A Volusia County woman is receiving an early holiday gift. The Florida Lottery announced that Tilly Goff won the $1 million in the Gold Rush Doubler scratch-off game. Damn, I got to get more of these games.
No, don't.
The Daytona Beach woman took the one-time lump sum payment of $685,000.
And with the money she spent on scratch-offs last year, she's up $500.
She bought the ticket in Daytona Beach at a Publix on North Atlantic Avenue.
By the way, Publix is on one for
they
lottery
are.
winnings this year.
Look, they've had 3 out of Jacksonville area.
My God.
The lottery says scratch-off games have generated more than $18 billion for education in Florida.
Well, that is a lot of crumblies in your carpet.
That's a lot of dollars to still finish 42nd or wherever we are.
Hey, that is, buddy. You're right.
That's a lot of money to be in the 40s.
That's a good point. Thanks to the listener who texted this next story to us. I did want to bring it to you because this is one of those iconic Americana places that you always think someday, just like in Titanic, I think it was mentioned, this place. But after more than 125 years of business, Coney Island is shutting down. The amusement park announced today that effective December 31st, 2023, Coney Island will, quote, be permanently ceasing operations, end quote.
Man, that is going to wreck a lot of people's childhood memories, right? They're probably going to stand there and just sob openly as they remembered, like, riding those rides and eating taffy and stuff, and they were like
horseback riding
9,
on the
10,
beach.
11 years old, like all that stuff you would do there.
Well, Coney Island first opened in 1886 with Sunlight Pool, opening in 1925. Music and Event Management Incorporated has acquired the area and is set to turn the amusement park into a, quote, cutting edge, end quote, $118 million music venue.
Wow. What do you think about that, Jack? Does that hit you anywhere, buddy?
No, I've never been.
No, really?
No.
Wow, not even not an attraction at all. You just never got to, or because it was right there, right?
It wasn't that close to me.
No,
because that's New York, right?
Yeah.
But
Long Island?
Yeah. So I've never
opposite end of you.
Yeah, but I've heard it. I mean, it's iconic, right?
Yeah, no, that's what I figured you would. I mean, as a kid in Jersey, I would think, along with the boardwalk, that that would have been a thing.
Yeah, the Jersey stuff, like boardwalk, Great Adventure we had in New Jersey and stuff, all that. But Coney Island, no.
Got it.
Been to Rye Playland. That's an area in New York.
Yeah, very cool.
That's where someone tried to steal my mom's purse.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Did you kill him?
I did not. I was a kid on a ride, and then I see my mom running away from the ride I was on. And then the whole family.
Finally, she's going for it.
The whole family following my mom, and I'm on the ride. They're all running away, and I'm like, I didn't understand what was happening. A kid tried to clip my mom's purse. She chased him down and got it back.
Damn.
That's a Bradshaw for you right there.
Oh, she was a
beat you right there.
badass.
I bet.
Put him in a dance move chokehold.
I'll pirouette your nuts.
Bummer, though, about the hot dog contest, man. That's like...
I know. That's
where
one of July 4th stalwarts.
That's what we do.
I think they'll recover.
That's where Joey is at...
it's Chestnut.
Chestnut.
Living legend.
Yeah, he is.
And Black Widow, for a while, she was the winner.
Our annual salute to gluttony.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
Well, speaking of gluttony, for those who really love their Doritos, there's now a nacho-flavored alcohol. Doritos has teamed up with Empirical Beverage Company to create an alcohol that tastes just like the nacho chip. Empirical used a production process that retains Doritos' cheesy flavor essence through vacuum distillation. It says in a video that explains the quote-unquote creative process. This is the part I love. They'll take a snack food that, whatever, and they try to elevate it with language like this. According to Empirical, the flavor of the liquor, quote, opens with umami and tangy aromas of nacho cheese, moving to the deeper corn-forward flavors of the chip to finish on a soft, salty note, end quote.
God almighty.
The distilled beverage will be available for a limited time. Doritos recommends using the beverage to make a Bloody Mary or a margarita with a mezcal.
Mm-hmm.
The Dorito drink is available online for $65 for a 750 milliliter bottle.
Who needs nothing?
You know what? This product was not made for people like you guys.
It was not. You are, sir, you nailed it.
Made for people like me.
Sir, you double nailed it.
I want to explore. Not all that wonder into nacho cheese liquor are lost. Okay? Just because you want to give it a little spin doesn't mean anything. If you're into this, don't let these two, maybe three, judge you.
Well, get ready, buddy. You get 5 bottles coming your way for Christmas.
That's overkill.
And now you all are officially woke.
Thanks, Deb. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Back in a sec, we'll make our Froggers football forecast picks right after this. Brain freeze.
Real radio is
The Monsters in the Morning.
I'm glad I'm sticking with Kit Kat being the universal one. There's some people that don't like nuts, Russ. Okay, I know you love nuts in your mouth when you eat stuff all the time. Okay, you're always asking, can I get more nuts in my mouth?
I need more nuts.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1. From the Rude Air Conditioning Weather Center, powered locally by Ferguson HVAC.
Hey, everybody. Good Thursday to you. Jamie King, Fox 35 Storm Center. Central Florida weather today. Mixed skies. Looks like temps cool. Low 70s. Windy out of the northeast at 20 to 25 with higher gusts. A passing shower chance at 20%. For tonight, partly cloudy. Low 60s. Breezy northeast winds continue. Rain chance overnight 20%. Our Friday, 10% chance of rain. Windy 73 that high. And on Saturday and Sunday, Fox 35 storm alert days with high rain chances and very gusty winds. For Fox 35, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jamie King. Take care.
This report is sponsored by RockTheCountry.com.
Mark your calendar and tell your boss to shove it. Kid Rock, Jason Aldean, and some of their friends are going to get loud, going to get rowdy, and they're going to do it in your hometown. Tickets to Rock the Country are on sale now. Get them before they're gone at RockTheCountry.com.
Let's get you a new bathroom. Rebath in Mid-Florida can help you out with that by giving you great choices on incredible products and then wonderful install times. 4 to 6 days is all it takes to get your new bathroom in from Rebath in Mid-Florida. That really flies in the face of what you've heard, doesn't it? 4 to 6 weeks, 4 to 6 months. That's right, days. And by the way, they don't do a bad job. These installs are perfect. Matter of fact, they believe in them so much, they'll give you a lifetime guarantee on the products and the installation. Let's talk about these products. You do not sacrifice at all when you go to Rebath. These products are incredible. It's from names and brands that you've known forever. And that includes natural stone like travertine and marble and all those beautiful colors you love. What I'm trying to say is this. You have multiple choices of tubs, toilets, sinks, cabinetry, lighting, fixtures, even the tile. It's all there. You can put that all together to make the bathroom of your dreams. And they even have a design team to help you do that. Showroom is easy to find, 436 up in Altamont. They're right across from Kobe. And when you walk in, you will see these models set up. Just know those are just models to show you what the products can look like in different configurations. But when it all comes down to it, every bathroom from Rebath is a custom bathroom. It's your ideas and their products and their install team. You're going to love them. Hop on board. Check out the before and afters. Find out what these guys can do for you. It's Rebath, midfla.com.
3 bands, 1 stadium. Def Leppard, Journey, Cheap Trick. Together. 3 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame icons. Their biggest hits, July 10th, Camping World Stadium. Register for pre-sale access at DefLeppardJourney2024.com. Tickets on sale Friday, 10 a.m.
You should be able to earn money with your money and with more control. Solo Funds makes it simple. With the Solo Funds app, you lend money to other members to help them replace a tire or cover an emergency expense, and they pay you back with a tip. It's a win-win. Plus, you control which loans you fund and when you fund them, so you can make a difference and a return. Join us at solofunds.com.
Get ready for excitement at Daytona Beach and Orange City Poker Rooms. Progressive jackpots are live. Just a $1 bet could win you tens of thousands. Join us December 14th for the GAPT 100K Guaranteed Poker Tournament. Your shot at poker glory. But there's more. Make New Year's Day legendary with our $18,000 Quadzilla. Starting at 11 a.m. Win big cash every hour with monster quads. If it doesn't hit, the winnings roll over, creating even bigger jackpots. Visit Daytona Beach and Orange City Poker Rooms. Follow us on Facebook or X for the latest info.
Sharing is caring, right? Well, that's what they say. But at McDonald's, they mean it. That's the only place where when I roll through with my fam, I leave happy and full. Because for real, I get everything I want. No. Scratch that. We all get everything we want. Especially right now, when we can bundle our faves for breakfast. How about a savory sausage McMuffin with melty cheese or the most delicious, warm, flaky sausage biscuit with those delicious classic hash browns for just $2.79? Or later in the day, get the fam together and go all out. Bundle the hits like a crispy McChicken topped with mayo and lettuce, or a juicy McDouble with not one, but 2 100% pure beef patties and tasty, small, world-famous fries for only $3.69. McDonald's eats, and so do we all, because there's always something for everyone. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid with product served.
iHeartRadio is your #1 app for the holidays. Just open the app and search iHeart Holiday and start listening to Magic 107.7, plus all kinds of other holiday stations, playlists, and podcasts. iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
Immerse yourself in premium nationwide coverage, contract-free plans, and always free activation with Consumer Cellular, now at your local Target. While you're there, check out our newest phone, the Iris Flip. It's all the phone and camera you need, plus it features a user-friendly design, making it the perfect flip phone. From now to December 16th, you can score $10 off when you buy the Consumer Cellular Iris Flip at Target, making it only $39.99. Visit your nearest Target for the full scoop.
Ho, ho, hold up. It's the end of the year already, and I'm way behind. So this month, I'm slaying prices. Let's wrap up the year. You'll save up to $6,000 off a nicer, newer car. Plus, I'll stuff your stocking with $1,000 Christmas cash on a new car. Don't wait for the jolly old elf, because right now, Santa R.C. Hill at R.C. Hill Mitsubishi wants to help you save $6,000 and stuff your stocking with $1,000. Are other dealers roasting your chestnuts over past credit mishaps? Let us help you get approved. Help me wrap up the year, and you could fill your sleigh with savings and drive home in a new car today. Save up to $6,000 based on the car you choose. And I'll give you $1,000 Christmas cash for the kiddies. But hurry, this deal's done once we wrap up. I'm R.C. Hill from R.C. Hill Mitsubishi, Central Florida's first choice for new Mitsubishis. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit requires bank approval. Negative equity may be refinanced. See details at rchill.com.
You can watch radio being made on a daily basis at Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Four locations here in Central Florida. They're awesome people. Brought us by some incredible food yet again today. They killed it. Always do. And if you haven't been, got to get that fried pork sandwich, man. It's like a schnitzel sandwich. It is so freaking good.
That's become the Jim Colbert Show, Jim Colbert regular sandwich that they bring.
Great wings, great pizzas. Everything is wonderful. If you haven't been to a Frogger's, drop by. Football all weekend long, including on Saturday this week, I believe.
Yep.
There's games on Saturday, and the weather's supposed to be terrible, so find a Frogger's, post up, and enjoy yourself, and watch some football. Let's get to it. Frogger's football forecast. We make our picks here. We'll come back next Tuesday. Of course, we won't be here, but we can still take care of this. We'll tell you how in a second, and we're trying to get as many. Ross is killing us all.
Oh, yeah.
Just killing us.
Well, you got lucky last week.
Yeah. Let's get lucky. Yep. All right, let's go over some of these games.
Get lucky way more.
Let's start right off with your game tonight, Jack.
Let's go Raiders.
Raiders.
The autumn wind is a Raider.
The Raiders versus the Chargers tonight. It's in Vegas tonight.
Correct.
No Justin Herbert for the Chargers.
Done for the season.
Yeah.
The autumn wind is a Raider.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Raiders at home there. I hate the Raiders, but I mean...
although they did get shut out at home last week.
Yeah, but
3-0.
Yeah, you're right.
Disgusting. I had the Raiders plus 2.5.
I mean, both these teams
and I lost 3-0.
Both of these teams... Both of these teams are 5-8. They both don't look good. And, of course, with the exit of Justin Herbert, the heralded quarterback for the Chargers, it doesn't look like they even have much of a chance anywhere. I'm still going to go with the Raiders there.
As am I. I think they win this.
All right, let's move on.
I'm going with the Chargers.
Are you really?
I am. Divisional games, I think whenever I see a screaming percentage, whenever it's voted for one team and it's a divisional matchup, I always try to take that under. I still think the Chargers, I don't like that team at all. Brandon Staley should have gotten fired 4 months ago.
Yeah.
But I still like the Chargers.
Deb, what do you think?
Going with Raiders.
All right, very good. Yeah. Let's move to the Florida teams. Jets at Miami. Miami coming off a pretty embarrassing loss. I'm guessing they'll have some revenge on their mind, but the Jets are playing good football, and they have a good defense.
They do have a good defense. I like Miami in this game. Miami's given up in the points. If you were looking at points and betting, there's a lot of points. I don't know about them covering the spread. However, straight up, I like Miami winning this game.
What's it, like 9.5 or 10 or something?
I think it's 9.5.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. I like Miami, too. They just have too much talent, and I know the Jets can kind of rise up and surprise, but I just don't think they can do it consistently. Miami's just too good. I like Miami at home. Deb?
Miami.
Yeah, Ross?
I'm going to have to go Miami. Is it at Miami?
In Miami.
Yes. Yeah, that's the reason I'm going to go there. If it was at Jets, I think
You can roll the dice?
I would possibly roll the dice there, but Zach Wilson, dude, AFC Player of the Week.
Not playing that bad.
I can't believe I just said that,
Yeah,
but
but
that's a true thing.
The problem is you don't know what's going to happen the next week. I mean, there's no consistency there. Let's move on. Tampa Bay versus Green Bay. It's the Battle of the Bays in Green Bay at Lambeau.
That's cute.
Should be nice and warm.
Oh, yeah, toasty, like 34, 38.
Deb, I'm going to pencil you in for Green Bay here.
Go, Pack, go.
Yay! That's why I got your Raiders, Jack.
Yep.
That's all right. I like how Deb votes. You vote for mine, I'll vote for you.
yeah, she's a paisan.
That's right.
yeah.
Hey, just because Deb and I are tied for last place, don't you worry about our system.
No, listen, we shouldn't be talking to them about football.
Green Bay.
You shut up.
Jordan Love.
Wait, I have more weekly wins than you. Hang on.
Exactly.
Get out of here. We'll fix that this week. Had a bad week.
Yo, okay.
Jordan Love is looking like an absolute stud in the last 4 weeks.
Love that
and
boy's arm.
It is somehow still gone under the radar. He caught fire at the start of the year. Everyone was like, look at the new guy. And then he sucked, and everyone forgot about him right where you want the media.
Right, exactly.
And then in the last 3 or 4 weeks, he's been playing stellar quarterback play.
Both teams 6-7. Tampa coming off of a win, though. Green Bay coming off of a loss, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
to the Giants.
A
So to the
squeaker.
Giants, a terrible loss. I mean, the Giants are terrible.
2-point loss.
No. Giants are on a 3-game win streak.
Yeah, but
Mr. Giants are terrible.
But they're not good, buddy. Come on. I like Green Bay
You
here
don't
as
know.
well, and I'm a Tampa guy, so I'm going to take Green Bay. I think they're just a little too good.
Yay.
Let's move on to the Jacksonville Jaguars at home. Excuse me, the Jacksonville Jaguars
Oh.
at home against the Ravens.
Well, at least you pronounced that
Yeah,
right.
Ravens all day.
Yeah, 10-3 going into Jacksonville, and I'm not sure, is Trevor 100?
Well,
is he 100% back?
He's playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
You know,
It didn't look like it.
No, well,
At this point in the season, no one's 100.
right? Exactly. I mean, high ankle sprain, but
Yeah.
he played on it, didn't miss a game.
Yeah, okay, good. So, oh, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is a coin flip game. I don't know what the spread is. It's got to be like maybe 4.5 or 5 or something.
tell you that.
Who's Ross going with?
It's Jacksonville +3, so Jacksonville's getting the points.
Yeah.
Ravens are -170 on the game on the line.
What do you like here?
Who are you going with?
I like Baltimore.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think Jacksonville's kind of been a little wonky recently.
I do too.
And Baltimore, arguably the best team in the NFL.
No, it's San Francisco.
It depends on what week.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
What Jack just said. You take Debo or McCaffrey out, then I think it's Ravens all day. Ravens are so much fun.
Yeah, I'm going to go upset there. I'm going to take the Jags there at home.
I love that.
I mean,
That's a good pick for you.
I've got no choice. I have to go. And I will tell you, I think the game of the week, by the way, Deb, what do you think?
Oh, I'm going Ravens.
Going the Ravens? Game of the week, I believe, is Dallas versus the Bills.
Yeah.
In Buffalo.
And I'm going with the Bills. They need it more.
Wow, really? The 10-3 Cowboys go into Buffalo, who is only 7-6 right now. They're really not playing well. Now, they looked pretty good last week, but
I'm with Ross. I'm with the Bills.
really? Jack?
Yeah, this is a tough one. I'm looking at what the points is at because I keep getting burned by Dallas. I'm always on the wrong side of these Dallas games, and I got Dallas. And it's Buffalo -2.5. Buffalo's favored by 2.5.
Yeah, no way. I'm going Dallas at home.
Yeah.
Dallas is damn good, by the way.
This is in
Dallas
Buffalo.
is a good football team. I don't care.
Yeah.
I think Dallas is good enough to beat them. Let's do one more. Let's go to oh God, where do you go from here? Everything else kind of sucks. Let's go Broncos Lions real quick in Detroit. The reason I chose this, the Broncos, that's a good story. Yeah, 9-4 Lions versus the 7-6 Broncos on the road. Detroit not playing well now. It's they're having kind of a lull, so that's kind of why I chose this. Denver kind of playing pretty good right now. I'm going to go Broncos in this game.
I got Broncos as well.
Yeah.
I got Lions.
Really?
I'm going Broncos.
Yeah.
That would be the last little bit of my upset.
There you go.
So Deb's the only one going Lions. But
That's right.
Lions,
That may change.
by the way, right. Lions are favored by 4.5 points.
And it may not.
Which is
Yeah.
kind of crazy, really, when you think about it, but whatever. No, I mean, not really. I mean, Lions are good.
They're at home.
Yeah, at home. Yeah. All right, 407-916-1041. That is your Froggers football forecast.
That's right. Thanks to Frogger's Bar and Grill. Now, this is what we typically do when we review our picks and our results, actually, on Tuesdays. We have people call in and they pick which one of us they think did best. The person who's correct wins a $25 gift card to Frogger's Grill at Bar, good at all 4 of their area locations. Go to Froggers.com to find the one near you. Since we are not here, we actually will have our results playing at this 3:45 time on Tuesday, and it'll tell you how you can enter to win that $25 gift card. We're going to do it through our Instagram page. You get to vote on which one of us you think did best. And on Wednesday, we'll randomly pick someone who got the answer correct on which one of us did best in our picks.
Done and done. There you go. All right, Danny Meyering up next for Date Night Done Right.
This Christmas Eve at 8 p.m., a Real Radio Christmas Carol on repeat. Sponsored by Goldsmith Jewelry Shop. This holiday, shop the best quality jewelry and lowest price. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Shop the best quality jewelry and lowest price. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
A slow ride reported on I-4 this afternoon in the Orlando area as you travel by the major attractions exits and through downtown. Looking at a good ride for those taking the Beach Line and the Greenway this afternoon. No major slowdowns to report north or southbound on Florida's Turnpike. There is a crash currently blocking the northbound left lane on OBT at Lancaster Road. If you see traffic problems, call the Safe Touch Security Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Samantha Canning.
This report is sponsored by Bet Online.
December is an exciting time with all the major sports in action, including the college football playoffs ready to kick off soon. Bet Online is your #1 destination for all your sports wagering info, including news for pro football, basketball, and hockey this season. Head to the website today, Bet Online, where the game starts.
Ho, ho, hold up. It's the end of the year already, and I'm way behind. So this month, I'm slaying prices. You'll save up to $6,000 off a nicer, newer car. Plus, I'll stuff your stocking with $1,000 Christmas cash on a new car. But hurry, this deal's done once we wrap up. I'm RC Hill from RC Hill Mitsubishi, Central Florida's first choice for new Mitsubishis. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit requires bank approval. Negative equity may be refinanced. See details at rchill.com.
You earned it. Get it early. With a Fairwinds checking account, you can get your direct deposit up to 2 days in advance. No more waiting for payday. And we make it easy for you to send and receive money from friends and family. Open a checking account today at Fairwinds Credit Union and reach your financial goals. Fairwinds is federally insured by the NCUA.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
The holidays are the happiest time of the year. That is, unless you or your loved ones are miserable because of colds, sinus infections, or allergies. This holiday season, give the gift of better breathing with Navage. What makes Navage so effective? Well, unlike cold and allergy drugs that might take a long time to help, if they're effective at all, Navage provides fast relief from sinus congestion in 30 seconds flat. Navage doesn't just relieve symptoms, it attacks the cause by sucking out the germs, allergens, and viruses trapped in your nose that are making you feel miserable. Best of all, Navage does it naturally, without drugs. Wash away your cold and congestion problems this holiday season. Add Navage to your gift list so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier all year long. Ask for Navage at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, or find us online at Navage.com. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
During the Wrap Up the Year sales event at your Ram dealer, get up to 15% below MSRP on select 2023 Ram 1500, 2500, and 3500 models. 10 or 15% below MSRP depending on model. 10% below MSRP eligible trucks include Ram 1500 excluding TRX, Ram 2500, and 3500. 15% below MSRP eligible trucks include Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab, Laramie Crew Cab, and Ram 1500 Classic. Not compatible with lease offers or with any other consumer incentive offers. Residency restrictions apply. Take retail delivery from dealer stock by 1-2.
Cross another achievement off your bucket list with Skydive DeLand, helping people become skydivers for over 40 years. Skydive DeLand is the skydiving capital of the world and where tandem jumping originated. In fact, Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman both learned to jump here. Not sure where to get that adventure in your life for the holidays? Get a Skydive DeLand holiday gift certificate at skydivedeland.com. Skydive DeLand, jump, jump, fly, fly, repeat, repeat.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? Because no two people sleep the same. Only the Sleep Number
Number smart bed lets you each choose your individual firmness and comfort, your Sleep Number setting. The Climate 360 smart bed is so smart it actively cools or warms up to 13 degrees on either side for your ideal sleep temperature. J.D. Power ranks Sleep Number #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store. And now save 40% on the Sleep Number Special Edition smart bed. For J.D. Power 2023 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
The #1 cause of accidents is distracted driving, like cell phones, eating, and playing with the radio. So leave it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com. Mo DeWitt, Orlando's injury attorney.
Gift wrapping struggles. Packed parking lots. Tangled decorations. Take your family light years from the holiday routine with Holidays in Space at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, sponsored by Pepsi. Discover the nightly lighting of a 50-foot tree, the all-new projection show guided by our out-of-this-world host, Starflake, and the Rocketry Trail, sponsored by L3 Harris. Holidays in Space is included with general admission. Tickets on sale now at KennedySpaceCenter.com.
Immerse yourself in premium nationwide coverage, contract-free plans, and always free activation with Consumer Cellular, now at your local Target. While you're there, check out our newest phone, the Iris Flip. It's all the phone and camera you need, plus it features a user-friendly design, making it the perfect flip phone. From now to December 16th, you can score $10 off when you buy the Consumer Cellular Iris Flip at Target, making it only $39.99. Visit your nearest Target for the full scoop.
This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Frogger's Grill and Bar. We've got your sport fix covered.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by crimeline.org. Give a tip anonymously.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because you matter. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. So apparently Facebook is still a thing? Search gym members and join our group.
031, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show right here on Real Radio. We'll have Santa Clausman in here in just a little bit, so if you're vying for a $25 gift card to Publix, understand we'll have some Christmas trivia for you. I wrote some and Glenn wrote some, so we're going to battle.
Oh, cool.
Because Glenn likes to get these open answers, like, oh, it's just an answer. I'm like, multiple choice, Glenn. Multiple choice. All right, welcome back. I'm Jim. Deb is here.
Hello.
Jack is.
Hi there.
And so is Ross.
Oh, I need this.
Let's do date night done right.
Whether you're dating and in love or married and in a fight, keep your romance shining bright. This is date night done right.
Give it up for Danny Meyering, guys. Courtesy of Orlando Date Night Guide, orlandodatenightguide.com. Also, everything you hear Danny say today, if you missed any of it, if you have to step out of your car, we get it. Just go to jimcolbertlive.com. It will be part of the goods right after the program. Danny, how's things?
Oh, man, it is wonderful. We're just watching the cancellations roll in for this weekend, man.
You know, the funny thing is I was going to make that announcement because I got the email right before we went on the air for the last segment that Sanford has canceled their Jingle Jam downtown Sanford, which is a massive event for them. But the weather that's coming in this weekend is going to wreak some havoc on a lot of outdoor events. And I know that we were talking right before the show today, and you said that you actually had to make some adjustments to the bit today so that to get everything kind of indoors, it's supposed to be that nasty.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's not fair, man. I mean, Jingle Jam was canceled originally months ago, and like the city was in such an uproar about them not having it, so they made it happen. Now the poor things, oh well, you know, whatever. Maybe they can do it like a Jingle Jam in July, do a Christmas in July thing. Yeah. So I was out at Disney Springs earlier today, and Summer House on the Lake has opened. It's a new restaurant. So Summer House is a concept originally from California, and they leased out the lot at Disney Springs on the west side, where Bongos, if anybody remembers back in the day. So that spot completely demolished and rebuilt in this beautiful restaurant. It is like your typical minimalist design, natural tones and plants and beautiful outdoor bar, beautiful outdoor seating. The food was a little pricey, but it was relatively good. I had a shaved Brussels sprout salad.
Nice.
Totally California.
Nice.
And then a mocktail that was really good. It was called the Wait List, and it was like a pretend rosé, but it didn't taste like grape juice, so that was good.
Nice.
Yeah. So nice place to check out. I wouldn't like rush out the door for it, but they do have a cute cookie bar with cocktails and mocktails to go. And the cookies are as big as like my son's head. Like they are these massive cookies, and I think they're like $5 and change, so you could split them. But yeah, it's a cute concept. You know, if you're looking for something to do, maybe not this weekend, Disney Springs, but later on, you know, perhaps.
Yeah, that's interesting. You know, Disney's like they're like, well, we have this big building. Let's just repurpose it. Nah, let's blow it up and then rebuild it again.
You know, and it was a pineapple, so it would be kind of hard to repurpose that one. Maybe, you know, if they owned SpongeBob, that would have worked. So, of course, with the weather, there's lots of indoor date ideas that we have. You've got tons of museums around town. So the Orlando Museum of Art. Of course, there's a couple of the touristy areas are fun to go to when it's raining because you've got a lot of indoor things. So like the Museum of Optical Illusions at Icon Park. Has been open for a while.
I didn't even know it was down there.
Yeah.
Did you guys even know there was a museum of optical illusions?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
It's very Instagrammy.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. You get some pretty sweet cover photos down there.
Also, is it Wonderworks? The thing that Morgan owns is down there, the upside down house, and then you have the Ripley's is down there as well.
Dude, Morgan owns the upside down house?
Yeah, what's it called? Wonderworks?
Wonderworks, yeah.
I always feel so bad for the security guard that works around there because on the upside down building, there's just this BGM background music of a building like
just all day long he's going to listen to it.
Metal on metal grinding is this guy's job.
Ugh.
Light a candle for that guy. Merry Christmas to, Tommy No Ears.
So the good news is Icon Park is free parking. Point Orlando, not so much. So just keep that in mind if you are going to do those indoor things. And then, of course, the museums around town, you don't have to worry about paying for parking there. Now, hopefully on Sunday, the weather cooperates because there's a lot of fun going down in the Milk District. So first, you've got Noche Buena celebration at Otto's High Dive.
Okay.
So this is their 1-year anniversary. It's happening Sunday from 12 to 4 p.m. They're going to have live music, reserve cocktails, cigar rollers, a pig roast.
Damn, really?
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
how Cubans celebrate Noche Buena.
Yeah, that's great. And this place is supposed to have some of the best cocktails in the city, by the way.
Mm-hmm. And they're dolled up for the holidays right now, too, which is cute. And so this coincides with the Milk District holiday market that's also happening Sunday, 12 to 5. So Otto's High Dive will also have cocktails to go. I imagine they're going to be very busy. So if you want to enjoy their awesome cocktails and stroll around the holiday market, that is happening in the Milk District. Both of those are on Sunday. And this holiday market at the Milk Mart is probably one of the biggest ones, aside from like the Krampus Fest that they do. This is a really big one. Great way to support local. We've seen a lot of local businesses that are struggling at this time of year. A couple of folks have announced that they're not going to be able to keep moving forward. So if you can support local, please do, especially when you're doing your holiday shopping. And then on Saturday, I'm going to go back here on the calendar, is the Ugly Sweater Party. A couple of different places are having their Ugly Sweater parties this weekend. That'll be a nice indoor thing. This one is at Spill Wine Bar, which is a cute, teeny little local bar in Winter Springs. So if you're a Seminole County person, maybe.
So this Spill Wine Bar is very interesting spot. Actually, Jack, you know where it is, right?
Yeah, I do. I've never been inside it, but that is my town plaza.
So let me tell you, I go to this Publix all the time. I was in that Publix last night. It's in a plaza right there. I have to drive by this Spill Wine Bar on my way out of this plaza to go back home, right? Because it's on the way home. Every time I get home, I'm like, man, I tell Tori, I'm like, we got to go to Spill. This place was absolutely slam packed with people, live music, having a blast on that tiny little patio they have there. That place is as lively as any joint in all of Seminole County, by the way.
That's fair. Yeah.
That little place gets down.
What are you doing in my Publix?
What do you mean? What am I doing in your Publix?
That's my Publix.
Get out of here.
I like
Get your
how-
own Publix. I thought you were a Winn-Dixie guy.
No, I am a Winn-Dixie.
Or an
no,
Aldi guy.
I'm an Aldi guy
Across the
first
street
and
from that.
foremost.
Yeah.
yeah. But Publix is my backup if they don't have something. If Aldi doesn't have something I need.
Oh yeah.
I like how that's your plaza, and we just reported that my plaza's been selling cocaine for 15 years. So he gets Boar's Head, I'm getting 8 balls.
You sound ungrateful.
I'm not
Or
stoked
sober.
about it.
Yeah. You can judge a lot about a neighborhood from the grocery stores that you're.
Hey,
'Cause
listen.
I love Aldi, but there are times where I'm like, I gotta judge what time of day I'm going to that Aldi.
All right. It's a liquor store, smoke shop, Aldi.
He's not wrong.
So since we're getting ready to wrap up the year, want to talk about a couple of New Year's events. But before I get to that, on Saturday, December 23rd, is a holiday drone light show at Lake Eola. They did this in the past. They are bringing it back. So drone show happening at Lake Eola Park on Saturday, December 23rd at 8 o'clock. It's a 12-minute long drone show.
Damn,
That's
really?
like,
wow.
They're going to be doing all kinds of things,
Oh,
telling
yeah.
a story.
Right.
I don't know.
That's great.
Act 1.
They usually pair it up with music, which is kind of cool. You know, they
Yes.
kind of make them like not dance to the music, but kind of do a narrative to the music, which is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And so obviously it's in the night sky, so you don't really have to worry about like getting a specific good spot. All of Lake Eola will be able to see that. And so tons of New Year's events around town. Of course, all of the big resorts have big shindigs. I was at the JW Marriott Grand Lakes earlier this week where Primo is going to be doing a 4-course New Year's dinner. So they did kind of a preview for some folks. And what's neat about Primo is you have this 4-course dinner you get to enjoy, and then dessert is a dessert bar with a champagne toast, and you can go out to the terrace where the fireworks are gonna
Damn,
be.
that's
So
nice.
That sounds nice.
Very
That's
lovely.
nice.
So that one's $250 plus tax and service charge. So it is, pricey. But the thing I love about the different resorts that do these things is if you really want to do it up, then get a room that night, and you don't have to worry about dealing with the crazies on the road, and you can have as much as you want. And you don't have to worry about it.
And
so
then you can dress nice.
Yeah.
You should dress one day. I mean, you should dress nice on New Year's, right?
Yes.
You should dress nice on New Year's. You shouldn't be the bum on New Year's. You look nice.
Wear your best tuxedo
That's right.
T-shirt.
Yes. Yes. Jack, yeah.
I'm trying to get a bolo tie for my soiree.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
bolo tie.
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah. How you doing there, partner? I don't know. Yeah. Is that eggnog?
Woo! I think my dog's coming from the yard to see what's going on. Also, the Universal Orlando hotels do all kinds of soirees. One of the ones is for New Year's is Strong Water Tavern. This is at the Sapphire Falls Resort, and so theirs includes open bar, baby. And they have they have a terrace, which is nice, and then the right next to that is the Aventura Hotel, and that has the Bar 17 Bistro, which is a rooftop bar. So you'll be able to see all of the New Year's fireworks literally around town. You'll be able to see all of them. And so they have a New Year's party as well. Obviously, we have a whole list at OrlandoDateNightGuide.com. We will be sending out in our newsletter next week as well. So it's live on our site, but if you need help finding it, then certainly reach out to us on Instagram because there are so many events happening this year.
All right, give us one more and we're going to get out of here.
All right. So something on the more affordable side for New Year's is Boxy Park at Lake Nona. They are going to have live music, a DJ. This one's a little more kid-friendly earlier on, and then it gets more adult. So it's just $25 for this New Year's party.
That's every party with alcohol, by the way.
Right.
Everybody's like, hey, come here, kids. It's fun. The next thing you know, mommy's got her shirt off.
No one was supposed to know about that.
It happens.
Put it back on. Let's go.
So yes, that's a family-friendly, affordable one. If you are looking for family-friendly New Year's events, then we do have Orlando-parenting.com, and we have our own family-friendly New Year's list there as well.
Awesome. Great year this year. This will be the last time we see you until the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
So have a great Christmas. Have a great New Year. And you guys give it up good and loud for Danny Myring.
Yay!
All right. Stay safe out there on Saturday, and we'll see you next year.
Thank you.
You got it. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Date Night Done Right is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Mortgage brokers are better. Why? They do all of their loans through national wholesale lenders. It'll still be your standard FHA, VA, or conventional loan, but they have access to dozens of wholesale banks competing for your business. And government studies prove buyers save $9,400 on average with a mortgage broker. That mortgage guy, Don, will give you a comparison quote today. Just go to thatmortgageguydon.com. It's peace of mind at your fingertips. So don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguydon.com. From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. clausmanlaw.com.
Still looking at a slow ride on I-4 this afternoon, east and westbound between Osceola Parkway and 535, as well as through downtown Orlando between Parr and Robinson Street. Looking at a crash northbound on the Turnpike that is currently blocking the left lane near the Oakland Exchange exit. Activity reported on Goldenrod at Colonial Drive. If you see traffic problems, make sure to call the Safe Touch Security Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Samantha Canning.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Warehouse of Kissimmee.
It's the bedhead sale at Mattress Warehouse. Come in with your best or worst bedhead and save up to 50% on any mattress. So where would you look to find the perfect mattress? In a little mattress store or a mattress warehouse? Visit mattresswarehouse.com.
Tools Ace Hardware has holiday gifts for everyone on your list. Man, these guys have the perfect gifts from the best brands out there. Grills from Traeger, Big Green Egg, Weber, and Napoleon with free assembly and delivery on purchases $3.99 and up. And by the way, while you're there, check out their pizza ovens from Uni as well. They're super cool. Power tools and accessories from Milwaukee and DeWalt. Outdoor power equipment from Steel and Ego. Stocking stuffers from Yeti and Costa Del Mar. And that's just where it begins. If you have a DIY person on your list, you got to get over to Tools Ace Hardware. 12 locations here in Central Florida, or just shop online at acehardware.com. It's Tools
This
Ace.
Earful of by justcallmo.com. Injured on the go? Justcallmo.com.
Here's how to avoid a top mistake in divorce. Text messages and social media posts can wind up in front of a judge. Act accordingly. Don't post like a fool. Divorce? Trenley Kramer Law. TK Law. OneFirmForLife.com.
Hey, you want to get a Big Green Egg? The best place to go by far is Wassie's Meat Market. They will deliver and set up the Big Green Egg for you, and they make it so easy. Follow them on Instagram. It's Wassie's Meat Market, or just go to their website, wassiesmeatmarket.com, to get your Big Green Egg today.
Thousands of stores across the country are pulling brand name cold and allergy products off the shelves. Why? Because an FDA advisory panel recently determined that a drug they contain, oral phenylephrine, is ineffective as a nasal decongestant. Navage offers a drug-free solution that's fast and highly effective at relieving nasal congestion caused by colds and allergies. Navage uses suction to pull saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out of the other nostril to help suck out allergens, mucus, and germs. Nasal irrigation works, and Navage makes it quick and easy, but more than anything, it helps you breathe better. Don't waste your time or money on products that are ineffective. Trust drug-free Navage for fast relief to help you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. Ask for Navage at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, or find us online at Navage.com. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Immerse yourself in premium nationwide coverage, contract-free plans, and always free activation with Consumer Cellular, now at your local Target. While you're there, check out our newest phone, the Iris Flip. It's all the phone and camera you need, plus it features a user-friendly design, making it the perfect flip phone. From now to December 16th, you can score $10 off when you buy the Consumer Cellular Iris Flip at Target, making it only $39.99. Visit your nearest Target for the full scoop.
My name is John Clay Wolf, and I'm the CEO of GiveMeTheVin.com, and I love to buy cars. And I love the system we built to buy your car. It is quick. It is fast. If you've got your license plate number, you can just go to GiveMeTheVin.com, stick it in there. 45 seconds, you're in and out. You'll have a number. GiveMeTheVin.com, America's best car buyer, where we love to buy cars.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Explore the heart of Lake Mary at Park Jewelers, your family-owned destination for fine jewelry. Park Jewelers delivers unparalleled customer service and an exceptional selection of fine jewelry and gemstones. Let us assist you in finding the perfect engagement ring, or choose from our gorgeous selection of diamond and gemstone jewelry for any occasion. With on-site jewelers for repairs and custom designs, we're here for you every step of the way. Visit myparkjewelers.com and become a part of our valued family today.
All year, you've sang, danced, and listened to your favorite artists in the free iHeartRadio app. Introducing iHeart Rewind 2023, presented by State Farm. A personalized experience featuring the music and podcasts that brought you joy in 2023 straight to your inbox. Plus, we're sharing what made your neighborhood move by highlighting the top artists, songs, and more in your home state. See the soundtrack to your neighborhood at iHeartRewind.com. Thanks for listening with iHeartRadio in 2023, and Happy New Year from us and our friends at State Farm.
Look to Orange Buick GMC for your next truck at orangebuickgmc.com. We are professional grade.
Obviously, this is why YouTube was created. Obviously, at Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Yeah. Text us easily at 77031. I am Jim. Deb, Jack, and Ross are here with me as well as we move into the last couple broadcasts of our year.
It's our penultimate show of 2023.
Yeah, great word there, by the way.
So good with that silent ass P.
Great word there. For sure. Do you guys have plans on what you're going to do on your time off? Christmas is only one day. Do you have family coming in town? Are you guys moving around at all? Or it's weird that people travel more for Thanksgiving than they do Christmas, but I guess Christmas is really more of a at-home family thing than
cousins.
You can take Thanksgiving on the road.
Yeah.
Well, all the work you put into decorating and the tree and everything, you don't want to be on the road to miss it.
Is it wrong to want to bang out house chores and do house chores, like things that you've been putting off? Like,
that's what I'm planning.
Put it this way: I need to paint my house. It's just I know it's been enough time, and I'm thinking about doing it myself, unless I find a guy at a real good price.
Okay, very good. I mean, do you have a color involved? I mean, you know what you're going to do?
I'll probably do the same color. What are you doing this break? You want to help?
I tell you what I do have for you. Here's what I have. I do have a one of those top-level Wagner power painter things. We got it to stain our fence with because it's very easy to use. It's pretty darn good. The only drawback is it only holds about a quart of paint, but it's pretty darn good.
So the thing is with a sprayer as opposed to, there's more prep work because you have to kind of tape off everything you don't want sprayed.
That's exactly the case. I mean, when you
plastic over the windows,
whatever. I mean, all of that stuff. When you're taping off vents, windows, door handles, whatever that's the number one thing with painting. It's the tough part.
So the guy who painted my house last, he
just left all there.
One guy, air sprayer. But he didn't tape anything off. He just had this giant shield, like a giant paddle.
It looks like a giant paint. It looks like a giant paint scraper.
Yes, and he held up and he had the whole house done in like half a day. I was like,
it takes no time at all.
Blew my mind.
Yeah, but there's okay. So when we built our rentals, right? We have 3 of them, whatever. I was telling you guys, we painted the inside of one of them with an airless because when you're doing rentals, it's all like it's contractor paint,
white,
right? Yeah. It's white, off white, whatever.
Yeah.
We could paint. I painted the entire inside of a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house after the mark out. After the we probably did it in about an hour and 10 minutes.
Wow.
And most of that was switching paint over because you just basically sit the airless painter right in the bucket of paint. You buy 5 gallons. But the thing is the only drawback with using airless paint sprayers is they use a lot of paint. All right. So when you go, if you were to roll your house and then, trim with a brush, you're going to use probably 20 to 30% less paint. I mean, the professional painters may correct me on this, but the experience I've had with it is the painters do a great job, and it saves you a lot of time, but you do use about 20 to 30% more product, which winds up costing you a little bit more. But man, the time it saves is bananas.
Someone just texted in, if you're going to spray your house, make sure you turn your AC off.
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah. You want to do that. And you damn sure want to make sure there's no overspray areas. It can be bad news for your neighbors. My son did a thing called Plastidip his car, which was a spray latex rubber. And what you do is, people do it now, but it kind of gives you the same feel as wrapping your vehicle.
Yeah.
So he dipped his vehicle and didn't think about the wind, and a guy had a Land Rover next door to us.
Oh.
Kids, am I right? Gotta love that.
I'd like to know how this resolved.
So it turns out that it was actually not bad because you could take a microfiber cloth.
Yeah.
And because it's just basically like dried latex paint, if it's on a surface, it just kind of beads right off.
Yeah.
But he had to go over the left side of this guy's Range Rover because it looked like it had been speckle painted in white. And to be honest with you, he was lucky it was white because the car was like a dark gray, almost black. So you could see every little bubble, and it just turned out it was fine. It came off with no problem. But that overspray thing is no joke. And if it's even the least bit windy, you got to be really careful.
Yeah, have you guys seen the front of my car? By any chance,
Yes,
have you
I
ever
have.
taken notice?
Yeah.
Looks like a turd with headlights.
Yeah, well, what is that?
It's like he's got a protective thing on the front. Like, I don't know, maybe that was meant to protect against love bugs.
Oh, you're talking about that film that it looks like you'd put on your iPhone.
Yeah, I still, to this day, since day one, I've always looked at it and been like, why does my car look like a weenus?
No, it looks like it just drank something shiny.
Yeah.
Or like it used to have a car bra.
Right, exactly, because that's what they usually would do.
Yeah.
So they would put on the shield, right? But what people didn't realize is the shield, as the wind's blowing it, it would tap the hood or whatever, and it would wind up wearing a hole in your paint. So they would put this protective thing down there before they would put that on. Because, at your speeds, you don't want any problems.
Because now it looks like it's made of like elephant skin.
Yeah.
It's all, it needs why does my car need lotion?
Yeah, the paint, Florida sun and weather is not good for paint.
3 different texters saying after you spray, you should roll it as well. Back roll it.
I haven't heard that ever before.
Really?
3 different painters all texted in.
Yeah.
Did texting service talk about like using moisturizer on your car by any chance? Like a Vino?
There we go. This person, they had a bra in their car in the 90s.
Yeah. Well, the spraying thing real quick. Yeah, you can do that for sure because sometimes it'll build up. Because I'm telling you, buddy, if you don't move that wand pretty quickly as you're spraying and you pause even a second, it'll build up a bead of paint where you stop. So basically the roller would be just to make sure it's evened out all across the surface, I bet.
Answer me this, because you've used the spray before. When you use it, do you make the sound effect of No?
It's weird. Because it doesn't, it's airless, right?
Yeah.
So what happens is it sucks the paint up into the pump process, and then it just spraying a solid line of paint. And this is what it sounds like, because it's a little motor. It goes, and you'll spray and it'll go, and what it does is just keeping constant pressure in the line, but it doesn't have a kind of, it doesn't sound like that.
All right, Police Academy. This guy's crushing.
Merry Christmas, Michael Winslow.
Yeah, I was going to say my regular Michael Winslow. Up next, my boat motor. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. You might want to load them up. Glenn Clausman has a bag. A what, Deb?
A bag.
A bag.
A bag.
$25 gift cards from Publix. We do have some Christmas trivia, and I'm going to let him be Santa Clausman right after this.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio, at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by Gringos Locos and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James, Miguel, Ken, and Mike. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Hey, everybody. Good Thursday to you. Jamie King, Fox 35 Storm Center. Central Florida weather today. Mixed skies. Looks like temps cool. Low 70s. Windy out of the northeast at 20 to 25 with higher gusts. A passing shower chance at 20%. For tonight, partly cloudy. Low 60s. Breezy northeast winds continue. Rain chance overnight 20%. Our Friday, 10% chance of rain. Windy 73 that high. And on Saturday and Sunday, Fox 35 storm alert days with high rain chances and very gusty winds. For Fox 35, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jamie King. Take care.
This report is sponsored by Kentucky Fried Chicken. $5 Mac Bowls are back. That's right, folks. Kentucky Fried Chicken's $5 Mac and Cheese Bowls have returned, featuring new 100% white meat chicken nuggets and KFC's hand-breaded original recipe. Available in classic or spicy. It's finger-licking good. Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Hey, the holidays have arrived, and I'm here to help with some stress when it comes to buying something special for that someone special in your life. It's easy, guys. Just go see my pals over at Goldsmith Jewelry Shop right there on Lee Road. Rita Layer and their friends, their team have been friends of mine for over 20 years. It's where I personally go for all my jewelry. My wife's wedding ring came from there. My mother-in-law's earrings, my wife's not anklet, but her bracelet and a pair of earrings. Just bought those recently for her birthday. Personal service you won't find anywhere else. They've been doing it for 37 years with a gigantic selection of fine jewelry, diamond studs, tennis bracelets, necklaces, fashion rings, even loose diamonds and designer names, plus one-of-a-kind pieces as well. Something for all budgets and the best quality for the lowest prices. Fast free shipping always at Goldsmith. It's 1212 Lee Road. Online, it's easy. goldsmithjewelry.com.
Craving tender beef ribs? How about juicy pulled pork or sliced brisket that melts in your mouth? Jimmy Bear's Barbecue is thrilled to offer catering services that span from Tampa to Cocoa and St. Augustine to West Palm. Whether you're planning a corporate event, a family gathering, wedding, or any special occasion, our catering services are designed to bring mouth-watering barbecue flavors and impeccable service straight to your location. Go to jimmybears.com and feast upon our catering menu. That's jimmybears.com.
The only place in America where interest rates are going down is International Diamond Center. And due to overwhelming response, IDC is extending our free finance offer through Christmas Eve. So you can make any holiday jewelry purchase, get the unbeatable no middleman price we're famous for, and spread your payments over 4 years with zero interest and zero finance charges. So that $6,000 piece of designer jewelry is just $125 a month. That $3,000 pair of diamond hoop earrings, just $63 a month. And if you're getting engaged this holiday season, you could take advantage of this to get the designer ring of her dreams. Thousands of new rings to choose from. Luxury pre-owned Rolexes are also available at incredible prices. This Christmas, we know every dollar counts. And at IDC, we've got a fantastic collection of timeless gifts to fit any budget with expert guidance from our non-commissioned experts. Don't miss the final days of rock-bottom interest rates, 0% financing for 4 whole years. Merry Christmas from International Diamond Center. 4 Orlando locations. On approved credit.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Just go to hims.com/radio. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the name brands at up to 95% off. That's right, get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but for 95% less. It's the same medication, still prescribed by a licensed medical provider, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio for your free online visit. hims.com/radio.
Brace yourself for the ultimate holiday deal with Consumer Cellular. Snag an incredible 50% off the Iris Flip when you buy before December 17th, making it only $34.50. The Iris Flip is all the phone and camera you need with a user-friendly design, the perfect flip phone companion. Plus, you'll get nationwide coverage and always free activation. Score 50% off when you use promo code RADIO50. Head over to consumercellular.com and use promo code RADIO50 during checkout to score this deal.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be a sign that your digestive system isn't working at its best? Taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil fiber powders help promote your daily digestive health using a plant-based fiber called psyllium. The gelling action of this special fiber traps and removes waste so you can feel lighter and more energetic. Metamucil, promoting digestive health for a better you. Learn more at metamucil.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Ready to unleash your music genius? Create your own songs in just a few swipes with a brand new Hype app. Whether it's hip-hop, rock, or electronic, the Hype app lets you effortlessly create and share your own music. Get creating. Then listen to Johnny's House weekday mornings on XL for your Hype to air. It could win you $5,000. Download the new Hype app now at XL1067.com. Hype, that's HYPH. Or on Instagram at XL1067. Watch out, Music World. Here you come.
The holiday countdown is on. Don't miss 50% off everything at your nearest Banana Republic factory store. Hurry to save on must-have gifts, winter essentials, and more. Now through December 19th.
If you don't know what web goals are, consider yourself lucky. Feel like helping out? Go to JimColbertLive.com and look at stuff.
(916-1041). Text us 77031. We are packed up. Hey, but don't let that discourage you, because here's the deal. If somebody gets it wrong, we're hanging up with them. And we're moving forward, and you can just get another shot. Glenn's got like 10 questions. I've got like 10 questions. We probably won't get through them all.
Sorry, Ross.
But he's going to have to do it today, Ross. There you go. Welcome back. I am Jim. Deb is here.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Yeah.
And so is Ross.
Let's get it.
And it's not Colbert Court, but it is Santa Clausman. Let's get to it.
What you are listening to is real. Well, sort of. The participants are not actors. That's a fact. This is, however, a real case that will be decided here in our forum, the Colbert Court.
Colbert Court brought to you by our good friend Glenn Clausman. That's Clausman Law, KLAUSMAN Law.com. Offices Winter Park, 407-917-1718. Car crash call Clausman. Good and loud. For one of the best dudes we encounter every year, give it up for Mr. Glenn Santa Clausman.
Yes!
He got me alcohol.
Yep, Santa Clausman time of year.
Yeah, it is a Santa Clausman time of year. Mm-hmm. Now, do you have good questions for us today?
I do. I'm ready to rock and roll.
I know you brought me some liquor and some biscotti, so you know you're always on my good side.
That's great.
And you were very kind to get a housewarming gift that said Colbert Court as a street sign, which is badass.
Yeah, good.
Very
good.
cool.
I thought you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, it's very thoughtful
And
of you.
he spelled it right.
And he even spelled it right.
Nice.
And by spell it right, we mean court. So every year we've done this. Since you've been on the show, we've done Santa Clausman. We have these trivia questions. They are Christmas related.
Yep.
We will take a phone call. You will answer them, ask them the question. They will give an answer. If they get it right, it's easy. They get a $25 gift card to Publix.
Right.
How many did you bring with you today?
Well, I mail them out, so because it takes Ross a little bit of time to get me the names and addresses.
All right. Right here.
You good?
Oh, yeah. No,
Thanks,
we're
buddy.
locked and loaded.
Yeah, we're good until you go through those first 5 callers.
All right,
Then
yeah.
it's going to be chaos.
And then you're going to hear him banging the phone.
Well, just take him right off the dome. Let's get to it. Here we go. Our first contestant is Chris. Chris, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing great, man. Are you ready for your first question from Santa Clausman?
I don't know. Who's the first question going for? You or from Clausman?
Here's what happens. It's going to come from Glenn. Glenn is going to give you the question. He's going to ask for some of them are multiple choice, some of them are not. If you answer it correctly, we'll put you on hold. Ross will get your information, and then off we go, and he will send you a $25 gift card to Publix. Glenn, are you ready?
I'm ready. You ready, Chris?
Yeah.
This is my favorite.
I'm ready.
This is my favorite plant this time of year, mistletoe.
Oh.
So here's the questions. Mistletoe has a unique. This is question number 1. I need to know which one of these is not true. All right? So 3 of them are true, 1 of them is not true. You'll pick the one who's not true, hopefully. Number 1, mistletoe has a unique scent that is used in mistletoe holiday scented candles. Or number 2, mistletoe is the state flower of Oklahoma. Or number 3, birds spread mistletoe seeds by eating the berries and then depositing the seeds on branches when the birds defecate.
Poop.
Number 4, some species of mistletoe shoot seeds from their fruits by building up water pressure in the berries, and then the berries burst open.
Damn.
Which one is not true?
Holy cow. I'm going to go with number 1 because I don't think I've ever seen a candle named mistletoe.
Wow, Chris, that's incredible. You are absolutely right. Mistletoe has no scent at all.
Right off the
Good
bat.
job, dude. That's awesome. I would have gotten that wrong.
And the other answers are all bizarre. I mean, a state flower of Oklahoma. Who would have thought of that?
How
Yeah.
about the one shooting the seeds out from water
That's a true
pressure?
story. I found this on the internet. I couldn't believe it.
Somebody get that mistletoe a cigarette. All right, let's get to our next contestant here. Let's go right down the line. Hey, John, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you.
All right, man. You're on with Glenn Clausman and Santa Clausman. Glenn, you got a question for him?
Yeah, I do. John, during the movie Home Alone, while the family is in their hotel room in France, what movie are they watching on television?
Holy balls.
All right. Number 1, Miracle on 34th Street. Number 2, It's a Wonderful Life. Number 3, Charlie Brown's Christmas. Or number 4, A Christmas Carol. Which one do you think they were watching?
Man, that's a hard one. I'm going to have to go Miracle on 34th Street.
Nope. It was not the one they were watching, John.
All right, sorry, buddy. There
All
you go.
right,
We'll get somebody
sorry.
up there. Hey, Dan, how you doing? Welcome to the show, buddy.
Good. How you doing?
Good, buddy. You want me to get him one? You want to get one, Glenn, or you want to take one?
Or are you going to
have him finish
well,
this
we've got the
question?
same. We got the same
question's
one.
out there now with 3 choices.
Okay,
right?
good.
Yeah,
Go,
Dan, this should be easier for you. Which did you hear the question?
Yes, sir.
All right. Which one do you think they were watching?
The last one. I can't remember the name of it, though.
Okay, it's either It's a Wonderful Life, Charlie Brown's Christmas.
It's a Wonderful Life.
That's the one you want. That's the one, Dan. That was the first one, not the last one. Great, Dan.
All right, Dan. I got to let Ross catch up here for a second because
it won't happen.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. We're in uncharted territory here.
That's all right.
I know, seriously.
Sarah, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
All right. Well, Glenn has a question for you. Here we go, Glenn.
All right, here comes Santa Clausman. You ready? This is about one of Santa Claus's favorite holiday songs. The song is I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Which one of the following did not record their version of this song? Jackson 5, John Cougar Mellencamp, Twisted Sister,
Ugh.
or Elvis Presley? Which one did not record?
I know this answer.
Oh, gosh. It's going to be a guess. I'm going to guess the Jackson 5.
Oh, no.
Lifeline.
Yeah, they...
No, they did not. I'm so sorry, Sarah. That is not the answer.
Sorry, Sarah.
Yeah, let's bring
Sorry,
it up.
Jim's being so mean today.
Yeah. Derek, I said Lifeline. He wouldn't know it. Derek, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you, Jim?
I'm doing good, man. I mean, you heard the question. Glenn, you want to run those answers one more time?
Yeah, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Which one did not record it? Was it John Cougar Mellencamp, Twisted Sister, or Elvis Presley?
Mellencamp.
No.
Sorry.
We're not doing a 50-50 choice now.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Hey, Big T, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good.
All right, man. You got a 50-50 shot here. What are the guesses again?
Yeah, the two that are left are Twisted Sister or Elvis Presley. Which one did not record I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus?
Just because I think it would be ironic, let's go with Elvis Presley.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Twisted Sister did some bizarre version that
They did.
Yeah.
I think they did an entire Christmas album.
They did.
On Real Music Weekends, we're playing "O Come O Ye Faithful" by Twisted Sister.
Right, exactly. It's a crazy. That guy spoke in front of Congress. He sure did. Let's go to Sheila. Sheila, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, Sheila, we're doing great here with Glenn Clausman, known this time of year as Santa Clausman.
That's
and
right.
He has a question for you and 4 answers. You got to find the fake one here. Find the one that's untrue, Glenn.
Well, this one is one that's true.
Okay.
Find the one that's true here. NORAD tracks Santa's travels around the globe on Christmas Eve. Where is the NORAD main headquarters?
Oh, my God.
Well, do you know? I'll tell you what. I will. You'll be a winner if you could tell me what NORAD stands for.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
That's not it.
I'll give you the first two. It's
NORAD.
North American.
North American.
What you wanted to know what state it is? Is that what you're saying? Is you're trying to figure out where it is? What state or what city?
That's one of the questions.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
North American. It's something about. It's aerospace. North American.
You're on a roll.
You are on a roll.
What's the D stand for?
Defense.
Yeah, what's
You got it.
What
North American Aerospace Defense.
There
you
you
got
go.
it.
You're a winner.
And who was that? I almost.
Fluke. That wasn't even.
Well, you did a great.
You're a genius,
You're
Sheila.
a genius, Sheila, and we're going to reward that genius with $25 from Publix. There you go.
Awesome.
Enjoy your apples. Let's go to Adam right here. Hey, Adam, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Adam, here's a question for you. The North American Aerospace Defense, where is the main headquarters located? Is it located in Anchorage, Alaska, Houston, Texas, Colorado Springs, Colorado, or the North Pole?
I'm going to go with Anchorage.
This is one Jim should know.
I do know it. Can I save his ass?
Yeah, that's okay. Well, yeah, I'm sure Jim knows this one. I'm absolutely positive Jim knows this one.
I will save his ass. Look, this is a favor for me, buddy. Merry Christmas. It's in Colorado Springs.
Absolutely right.
There you go. I'm going to put you on hold. You are a winner, Adam. Hang right there. And we got to take a pause here for a second because Ross is trying to get all the information from everybody, so we don't have
He looks like he's crazed.
Yeah.
If you're watching on our YouTube channel, poor Ross.
Well, this is the hardest thing
This
to do
is.
because you got to remember he's also got to get addresses. And then here's the other thing: people want to talk.
Yeah.
And Ross is an affable guy, and they want to talk to him. But we got to get people up here. He's trying to get Big T and those guys. We have a couple people ready to go, and here we go with Michelle. Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Doing great. Glenn has a question for you, Santa Clausman.
Yeah, Michelle, can you name my 9 reindeer? Santa's 9 reindeer.
Ooh.
Are these the original reindeer?
These are the originals, absolutely.
Okay, let's go back in time. La, 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 la.
You can sing the song if you have to.
Donner, Blitzen, Vixen, Rudolph. I'm going all over the place. Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph. 9.
Starts with the letter
gosh,
C.
hang on, let me think.
2 with the letter C.
Comet, Cupid.
You're doing great.
Oh, how many do I have?
You're missing a couple D's.
Hey.
I said Donner and Donner.
Oh, you got Donner. There's a couple others.
A. Oh, shoot.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, if you're if you're running fast, what are you doing?
I am ambling down.
No. It starts with a D.
No.
Hey, if you just need a little bit of salt, how much is that? Just a dash.
Ooh,
Just a dash.
Pincher?
Dash of salt. Dasher, dancer, Donner, dancer.
Yay!
All right.
I got him.
Yeah, there you go.
got 'em.
All right, all on your own.
Great,
Good
Michelle.
job. All by yourself. Very good. Got to hang loose for a second, Glenn.
Okay.
We're waiting for the traffic just took off at the front of the line, so we're waiting for the inchworm to happen. How's things at the firm?
Good.
Good.
Very, very busy. This time of year, the paperwork just
Why?
bananas.
Is it because it's end of year and you
End
got
of
to
the
get
year.
okay? But it's not like I was thinking because there's so many people traveling, there's so many people shopping, the roads are crazy.
That's true too, but just so much end of the year paperwork. It's
Paperwork, your
Yep,
favorite,
I'll
right?
tell you what, while we're waiting on Ross to get us a couple contestants as he's getting that done, he's trying to do his thing. Let me ask you guys a question, see if you can figure this one out. Jack, see if you get this one right, Jack. You ready?
Okay.
How many total gifts were given in the 12 Days of Christmas song? A, 12, B, 144, C, 288, 364.
Let's see. There's 12, but every time you go through it, or is it only one time through it?
It's all the gifts.
That's the question.
All the gifts given.
All the gifts given. So, 5. I'll go 144.
No, it's 364 gifts given total.
Nice.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
and the price has gone up every year.
Oh, yeah,
I know. Well, the 8 mils of milk, and that's not cheap.
Here's another one for you. Realize what country does eggnog originate? From what country does eggnog originate? A, Spain, B, Italy, C, America, or D, England? Jack?
England.
England's the answer.
Yay!
Man, I got to tell you, I have to tell you straight up. I thought this was a Spanish thing. I thought eggnog was a Spanish thing. But that's like, coquito is like that, right?
Yes.
Well,
Right.
that's
But
a Puerto Rican
That's a
thing.
Latino thing, though, right? Or is it just Puerto Rican?
It's just Puerto Rico.
Oh, wow. Didn't I know?
Yeah.
All right, 407-916.
But it's delicious.
1041. Here we go. Josh, how you doing? Welcome to the show, buddy.
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good, man. We got a question here for you from Santa Clausman.
Yeah, kind of following up on Jim's last question. In 1983, the number one Christmas song, according to Billboard magazine, was "Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer." Now, what did Grandma do that caused her to get run over by a reindeer?
Oh.
So are we getting a multiple choice here?
No, just go for it.
Yeah.
Sing the song if you can, sir. Out loud.
Walking home from my house Christmas Eve.
And what was she?
Keep going.
What was she? What state of mind?
I don't know.
She'd been drinking, maybe?
Maybe.
Tipsy?
What was she drinking?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
He just wants his public gift card.
God almighty.
Stop making it so hard for me.
Think of a holiday drink,
I got
sir.
what she was doing.
You did get what she was doing, but what has she been drinking where she couldn't see the reindeer coming? We just talked about it.
Created in England.
It was eggnog, buddy. It was eggnog. Yeah.
Eggnog. Yeah, eggnog.
All right. Sorry you didn't win, though. Let's go. Joe.
That was
Yo.
torture for all of us.
Welcome to the show, buddy. Glenn,
Happy
you got a question for
holidays.
Joe?
Yeah, you want to follow up on that last one, Joe?
Oh, yeah, give him the answer.
Yeah, we already answered
Oh,
it.
well, but she left her house in the snow, forgot to take her medication. Let's follow up with it. What did Grandpa do after he heard the news that Grandma got run over by a reindeer?
Oh. Something about send it back. Man.
You got to listen to more Christmas songs, Joe.
Yeah, man. I can't.
Give him another one. Give him another one, Glenn. You have another one you can give
Yeah,
him?
sure. What do Swedish children leave for Santa Claus? Swedish children.
Milk
What
and
did they leave for
cookies.
Santa Claus? Did they leave stroopwafel cookies, Kringle, coffee, or chocolate?
The first one.
Stroopwafel cookies? No, that's not what they're leaving for him. But
Sorry.
but it is a Danish Swedish type thing.
Yeah. Let's let him get it. Sorry about that, buddy. Let's go to Eric here. Eric, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show.
Thank you, man. What's going on?
Not much. Glenn?
Eric, are you more familiar with Grandma getting run over by a reindeer?
I am.
Okay, so what did Grandpa do after he heard Grandma got run over by a reindeer? He heard the news, and what'd he do?
Oh, my God. That's what I was I don't. Oh, my God.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my God.
It's going to be hard with no choices. It's going to be tough.
I'm going to say celebrated.
Yeah.
He cheered.
You got a clue for him, Glenn?
Oh, well, what do people do on Christmas Day when they're not eating?
Sleeping?
You're opening presents.
And what else? What are they watching on TV?
Football.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
He was watching football, playing cards, and drinking beer.
There you go. Grandma must have been a pain in the ass. All right, let's go one more here at the top. Michael P. How you doing, Michael? Good to see you, everybody. How's things?
Hey, buddy. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
to you,
Christmas.
too. Glenn, you got a question?
Yeah, the great movie, It's a Wonderful Life. Do you remember the name of Jimmy Stewart's character in that movie? It's a Wonderful Life. What was the name of the person he played?
Oh, my
The
God.
main character in the movie that Clarence the Angel saved.
I was.
Or actually, he saved Clarence, and then Clarence got his wings later on.
These are difficult, buddy. You got him good.
Yeah, that movie is before my time. Can I get a lifeline for Christmas?
Yeah, I don't even know, buddy. I can't remember the guy's name. I cannot remember his name. I can remember the angel's name.
Oh, yes.
The angel's name was Clarence.
Yes.
Clarence was the angel.
I cannot remember his name, the character's name.
I can
His
help.
initials are GB.
That's right.
George.
Miss Deborah knows.
You got
Deborah knows a lot of stuff.
Yeah, go ahead. Say it.
Does she, what were the initials?
GB. Not for Green Bay, although they are the best football team. Jimmy gave you one half of it.
George.
What was his last
George.
name? Think
George.
Think of an Irish cream.
Yes, think of an Irish cream.
Irish cream.
Oh, Lord.
That you drink in your coffee.
Yeah, oh, buddy, we can't do this all day.
An Irish coffee.
Yeah,
We need multiple choice.
Yeah, we got to. All right, buddy.
Yeah, let's do multiple choice.
Yeah.
We don't have any.
Hey, who's
George
the point?
Bailey. George Bailey.
George Bailey, yeah.
Yes.
One last one because he screened him, so let's not use his work. Jason, that's it. This is the last one.
Want to do one of yours, Jim? Or you
Yeah.
want- okay, go ahead.
I'll do one. Jason, here we go, buddy. Are you ready?
Oh, dude, any readier and I'd be ahead of time.
Now, I'm going to give you my hard one. All right, Glenn's been killing you all day. I'm going to give you my hard one.
Why do I get the hard one?
I'm joking. I'm not going to make it hard for you. All right, here we go.
thank you.
According to legend, what was the original stocking stuffer? A, cookies and candied nuts, B, dried fruits, C, socks and mittens, or D, gold coins?
Man, so there's no lifeline for this one, huh?
No. But
what would you prefer to get?
Yeah, what would you like to get?
I mean, obviously gold coins.
Oh, there's the answer. You're winning!
Hey, gold coins. I'm here.
He's still there?
Yeah, Glenn's marveling at the fact that they can't get these things right. He's like, my God. I have to tell you, I completely blanked on George Bailey, buddy.
Yeah.
And that's insane, really.
Yeah, people need to watch the movie. It's a great movie to watch at Christmas time. It's very, it's a time of year where a lot of people are sad for one reason or another, and it's a very uplifting movie.
And let me hit you with another one. So I got told this. Have you ever heard of a movie called The Shop Around the Corner? Another Jimmy Stewart movie that's a Christmas-based movie?
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they're like, hey, have you ever seen those? There's a wine guy on social who says, hey, if you're drinking this, and it's an expensive wine everybody knows, you should be drinking this. And it's a wine that's always not well as known, and it's way cheaper. And that's the same kind of thing. This movie was made before It's a Wonderful Life, but it actually has the story. And they're saying that if you like It's a Wonderful Life, or you think it's great, you should watch this movie called The Shop or A Shop Around the Corner.
Shop Around the Corner.
Jimmy Stewart, supposed to be one of the most unheralded, great Christmas movies. I've never seen it. I just read that this week online. It was supposed to be very nice.
Never heard of it. Yeah.
Very good.
Great.
Well, great job, buddy. How many did we give away there?
Who was tracking? He was on the phone.
I think we had like 6 or 7 that time. 6 or 7 winners, which is awesome.
Yeah,
of course,
that would be 9.
That was it 9?
9.
Awesome. 9
Don't
winners.
look at me. You changed the format, Glenn. I had a format that was locked in that protected you.
All right. You guys give it up.
9 winners is good.
Yeah, it is good. Give it up good love. Another successful Santa Clausman year. Did you have a target that you wanted to give away today?
No, it didn't matter.
All right, very good. All right, well, those will all come in the mail, so just stay close, and you'll get that from Glenn Clausman and Clausman Law.
Yep. We're also giving the addresses, and I'll send them out.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
Merry Christmas,
have a
Glenn.
great holiday
Happy
season.
Christmas.
And we'll see you later, buddy. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031.
And thank you.
It's a Real Radio sports special this Sunday when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers travel to Green Bay to face the Packers. Coverage starts at noon on Real Radio 104.1.
Heavy traffic continues for those taking I-4 east and westbound this afternoon by Disney as well as through downtown. A serious accident on the Greenway has blocked all northbound lanes on the toll road just after the Narcoossee exit. You can take the beach line for the time being as an alternate route or take Florida's Turnpike to travel northbound. If you happen to see any other traffic problems, make sure to call the Safe Touch Security Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. With traffic, I'm Samantha Canning.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Don't miss out on new deals every day at Lowe's. Get up to 30% off, plus save an extra $750 on select major appliances. Valid through 12/20. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusions apply. While supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for details.
There are 14 different fees that can show up on a loan estimate that go directly to your lender. Now, do you know how to identify them in your quote? Don't worry if you don't, because that mortgage guy, Don, does. With his expertise and personalized approach, he will guide you through every step, ensuring you get the best mortgage for your needs. So do what I did. Take the fear out of home buying and trust that mortgage guy, Don, to help you achieve your dream of home ownership. He did it for Chris and I. He'll do it for you. Plain and simple, no spam, no hassle, just peace of mind at thatmortgageguydon.com.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with thatmortgageguydon.com.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because you deserve better. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. This Christmas Eve, step into the Real Radio time machine with a radio play from Christmases past. Jim Phillips reading Gift of the Magi. Holiday vignettes from Lonzie and Doug, Chief and Snoogie, Eddie the Shaman, and Drokey the Bear. Plus the Real Radio players performing the Dickens classic, A Christmas Carol. It all starts at 8 p.m. on Christmas Eve and will repeat until midnight. A Real Radio Christmas Carol on repeat is sponsored by Goldsmith Jewelry Shop. This holiday, shop the best quality jewelry and lowest price. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
The next generation of streaming is here.
Introducing Spectrum One Stream. Get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, including advanced Wi-Fi, and one unlimited mobile line free for 12 months. And when you add Spectrum TV, get a Zumo Stream Box free for 12 months. Spectrum One Stream. It's streaming simplified. Visit Spectrum.com for details. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
The wonders of the sea meet the joy of the holidays at SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. From underwater discoveries to enchanting shows on ice, and Sesame Street land to a winter wonderland filled with magic and millions of sparkling lights. It's a holiday celebration like no other, only at SeaWorld Orlando. Select dates now through January 2nd. Save up to 40% on tickets and annual passes during our holiday sale. Hurry, offer ends December 24th. Taxes, service fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Extra cash? Coming right up. Happy Money is letting you in on a happier way to elevate your savings with an incredible certificate offered by Alliant Credit Union. Smart, bold, and straightforward. Alliant offers a 12-month certificate with 5.25 APY annual percentage yield with a low minimum deposit of $1,000. Funds are insured up to $250,000. Best of all, anyone can apply to join. Elevate your savings today. Visit happymoney.com/Alliant. That's ALLIANT. The APY is accurate as of the 11/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
During the Jeep Wrap Up the Year event, get up to 15% below MSRP on select 2023 Jeep brand vehicles. 10% or 15% below MSRP depending on model. 10% below MSRP eligible vehicles include Gladiator Overland, Compass excludes Sport, Grand Cherokee excludes 4xe, Laredo, Grand Cherokee All excludes Laredo. 15% below MSRP eligible vehicles include Gladiator Sport, Compass Latitude, and Renegade. Not compatible with lease offers except Gladiator or with any other consumer incentive offers. Residency restrictions apply. Take delivery from dealer stock by 1/2. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Making money from an investment feels good, but investing in people with the Solo Funds app feels even better. Solo Funds lets you put your unused capital to work, earning a profit for you while you're helping others. As a part of the Solo community, you fund emergency loans to other Solo members, allowing for a financial outcome that works for both of you, making a social impact and a return on your money. Join the Solo movement. Join us at solofunds.com.
Ready to change your phone service? You got to check out Boost Infinite Wireless at boostinfinite.com. You get their low price service and a brand new iPhone every year. And Boost Infinite's new technology gives you 3 networks for the price of 1, so you get the best quality calls and data anywhere you are. No one can do that except Boost. Switch today at boostinfinite.com or call 855-55-BOOST. That's 855-55-BOOST. See boostinfinite.com for terms and conditions.
Let me tell you a story. I had a client who got injured. He only asked for the insurance company to cover his rent for 3 months. They said no. We ended up getting him $325,000. Just call Mo. Mo do it. Orlando's injury attorneys. Prospective client may not obtain same or similar results.
First, we tried a cheaper grocery store, but we still couldn't buy enough food. I keep smiling because I don't want my parents to feel bad. They work so hard, and I know how much they love me. But people like you give us hope. This holiday season, every $10 you donate to Second Harvest Food Bank helps provide 40 meals. Thanks to you, we can enjoy a big meal together as a family. Give today at feedhopenow.org.
Steve Kramer here with the divorce tip. Inheritance isn't a marital asset unless you handle the money wrong or your divorce wrong. Then you can lose it to your ex. Call Trenley and Kramer, TK Law. We do divorce. OneFirmForLife.com.
There's only one place to watch this nonsense. At Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Jim, good afternoon. Quick question. You mentioned that Coney Island was closing. My understanding that is a Coney Island in Cincinnati, Ohio, not the one in New York. Could you please verify that? Greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I gotta tell you, I haven't had any better Thursdays than this.
Oh, stellar day.
You want to clarify that, Deb?
Yes, it's in Ohio.
There you go. The Coney Island in Ohio. You know, the one everybody knew about.
A surprising amount of texters did know about it. I've never heard of Coney Island in Cincinnati, but it's a bunch of texters did.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. What? I didn't know they had power yet.
Yeah.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031.
I did learn where Coney Island was, the one in New York, south of Brooklyn, right there. At the tip of I guess the western tip of Long Island.
Yeah. How you doing, Ross? Everything good?
Hell yeah.
All right, buddy, good.
I got the email sent, all of our winners.
11 winners, right?
Yeah, I think a couple of winners that I'm not 1,000% sure if they won or not, but they're on the list.
If I put them on hold, they won. If I didn't, they didn't.
Yeah, I did realize that all we have to do is go back and listen to the segment, and then we'll count the winners.
I'll also do that
It's
because we're an
fine.
integrity-filled radio station, and we're not just tossing out gift cards for non-winners.
No, we don't want to do that.
Yeah, non-winners.
Yeah, you bunch of non-winners.
God, that sounds way harsher than loser.
It does, doesn't it?
You non-winner.
Welcome back. I'm Jim. Deb, Jack, and Ross are here as well. Did you guys know that the Amway Arena is about to no longer be the Amway Arena?
I did not.
New sponsor?
Yeah, they have a new sponsor. And matter of fact, we're gonna find out who it is like next week.
Really?
Yeah, I saw on Facebook today somebody put up a picture and it was like all the Amway Center letters like on the ground. Because they're giant because you see them up there on the wall. And you see them on the ground like the tall as a guy. And they're pulling them down. I thought it was like a Photoshop thing. Like I thought it was like just an AI thing, and they were kind of trying to create some fake stuff.
Yeah.
I did a little research. Sure enough, so Amway will not be the sponsor of the arena.
Did they have a 10-year deal?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's already been 10 years.
Yeah, it's over. Yes, the Amway Center has been running for 10 years. 2010, I think, or 12, I think it was built.
Yeah.
So that is going to be no longer, and they're not revealing who the new sponsor is.
Ooh, intriguing.
And I find that interesting. Now, Amway, obviously is not an Orlando business per se because it was in Michigan, right?
Or Minnesota?
Minnesota, was it?
Maybe.
I think the DeVosses are Michigan.
Okay.
All these years?
Sounds good.
No idea what Amway does.
It's a multi-level marketing retail company.
Well, they could jump their marketing a little bit. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah. Amway's an old company. Imagine like Tupperware kind of thing, but just
it was around in the 70s because I know we had that stuff in my house.
Yeah, and it still does a lot of business, which is amazing because when you look at the financials, the yearlies, it still does pretty darn well considering I haven't seen or heard of an Amway product in eons.
Yeah.
I
almost got sucked into that.
Yeah, you know what they did have that was very good? My grandmother got bit into this, or my mom, I'm sorry, and she bought like soap. You could buy like a lifetime of soap or something, and believe it or not, we got this soap, and I was like, this is a damn good soap. I couldn't believe what the quality of this soap was. A good soap.
Texter wants to know, is it our Amway Center or is it the one in Ohio?
That's super funny. No, it's ours.
You are so like your mom got into soap. My mom got into crypto scams.
Did she get hit?
She got hit a little bit. It wasn't like crazy, but still like, come on.
Hey, can I ask? I'm going to ask a question, buddy.
Huh?
She didn't get caught up in that latest NFT thing from him, did they?
I have no idea.
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
that was like almost $5,000. Like you have to buy 44 of these
to get a piece of his suit,
and you get and by the way, just so you know, if you're out there buying it, you should read the fine print because it says they don't guarantee you get anything, including the dinner. It says that at any given point they can say, "Hey, look, we can't make it happen. We'll give you another NFT in lieu of everything he's promising during that ad." Read the fine print. You're dealing with a skilled con man who's trying to raise money to pay for his legal bills. That's what you're dealing with him right now.
All I'm saying is that I wouldn't have minded if my mom bought a lifetime of soap. That sounds awesome. That sounds like, oh, hey, look at that forever, eternal errand that I have to run.
Right.
Gone off the plate.
It is kind of weird, though, because then you walk into your utility room. Right, exactly.
Dude, we should have way more lifelong services that we can buy in bulk, like soap, like toilet paper, like paper towels.
What's weird is it's not like when you get done with it, you call and order more. They bring you what they think is a lifetime of soap. Like, I guess they've done the math, and they bring you, like, these boxes, and it's the soap. And so what the crazy thing is, I remember, and I was thinking this is like 14 years old, I remember going, well, when you get down to those last couple bars of soap, you must be, like, thinking, well, I guess I'm going to die soon.
Yeah.
I'm here at the end of the soap. It said lifetime.
It's like an hourglass with sand, but it's soap. You sit
in a part of soap. I can tell when I'm going to die because I'm out of soap.
You don't celebrate birthdays. You just celebrate intervals of 20 on your soap count.
Yeah.
Texter confirms DeVos and Amway, Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan there, yeah. And then they came down here. So but I believe, I'm not even sure what the distribution area is. I thought they had something. They had some stuff down here at one point. I can't remember what it was though, but
a warehouse.
Yeah, it was a distribution center, I thought, but I think the initial business was out of Michigan. I wonder who would grab. You think a guy like Morgan would do that, like the John Morgan or the Morgan & Morgan Arena? I mean, he's got the juice. He's got money. I mean, John's loaded.
Yeah.
I mean, loaded.
I just hope whatever sponsor it is comes with a sweet nickname.
Yeah.
I want a cool nickname. Ever since the Malice and the Palace, ever since that whole thing happened, the one lesson I learned was that's a cool nickname for an arena, the Palace or something. Granted, there was a fight that had me learn, get to the point of like, that's such a badass name for a professional sports team to play at, the Palace.
Right.
We've never had that.
And now with the arena changing, sometimes you want to do plays off names, so we have to wait now.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, it could be Disney. I mean, don't they have Disney on their uniforms right now?
Yeah.
Aren't they sponsored by Disney? So they have Disney on their uniforms. It's the Orlando Magic.
Yeah, they were named after Disney.
I mean, theoretically, I guess you could say that. I mean, Disney doesn't need that kind of advertising.
I think they're busy working on other issues right now.
What kind of company would you like to have do it, though?
Like I could choose any company.
I mean, obviously they'd have to be able to afford it.
I don't
know that it's got to be $20 or $30 million a year or
the
something.
True Leave Arena.
Oh,
that works. I like it.
Oh, the pre-weigh center or the pre-roll center.
Yo, yes.
Yeah.
Nintendo. I would love to see just like a massive red Nintendo logo as I
Mario
drive
World.
Home. Yeah, that would be cool.
Well, you also have to think of a company that really kind of needs that. I mean, like Disney and Universal don't really need that. They're already kind of synonymous with Central Florida.
Yeah.
And they have the Visit Orlando $100 trillion to send out on their behalf.
Well, let's
plus
hope,
all the marketing they do.
Let's hope we get another Camping World Stadium then.
It's just tough.
Because that's cool.
Publix, a hyper Florida company based right there in Lakeland.
And then you'd be getting pub subs at halftime.
That's right, buddy. The Pub Arena.
Dude, what would happen if you could go to
Pub
a Magic
Town.
game and get your groceries done?
Oh, God, dude.
Like they also had like a couple of aisles?
Here's one it could be. A texter just sends it in, and this actually, I could see this one happening. Advent Health.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Well,
good people, but snooze alert.
Yeah, I would say that's kind of weird. But also, how many medical companies are in town? I mean, you could say that with Advent. You could say it with, what's the other big one that just built?
Orlando Health?
Yeah, Orlando Health. The one that just built the one out at Nona. What was that big center out there?
Nemours?
Yeah, Nemours.
I don't know.
The Nemours Center?
I've always thought it was weird that hospitals advertise. Like in that situation, I don't know how much picking and choosing I'm getting.
I don't know. Does it matter? I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Do you believe the medical health is different from one to the other because it's Advent or Orlando Health or whatever? Do you think it's way different?
It's just weird, right? Isn't it weird that hospitals have advertising budgets that they're like, hey, if you get sick here, we got you.
I know it's not weird because we're so used to it, but I mean, was it you, Deborah, who told me that when you go over, like when you lived in England for a while, right?
No, I mean, I visited there every year.
But I think it was you that told me that how they marvel at the fact of how our medical system works and how maybe it wasn't. Yeah, or doesn't, or whatever. But of how that drug companies get to advertise in other countries they do not advertise like they do here.
No, it's just, and again, that's part of the reason why we pay the higher costs, right? Because we're led to believe, well, all that research costs money, and if we didn't charge you $14,000 for that one little pill, how could we make the next one?
Right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is amazing when you see the advertising differences.
Yeah. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show.
In a world of ever-changing algorithms, you can still find us here. Real Radio 1041 on Facebook. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
Heavy traffic continues for those taking I-4 east and westbound this afternoon by Disney as well as through downtown. A serious accident on the Greenway has blocked all northbound lanes on the toll road just after the Narcoossee exit. You can take the beach line for the time being as an alternate route or take Florida's Turnpike to travel northbound. If you happen to see any other traffic problems, make sure to call the Safe Touch Security Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. With traffic, I'm Samantha Canning.
This report is sponsored by Brightline Trains. Ride brighter to Miami's best beaches and resorts with Brightline's new train service to South Florida. Enjoy spacious seats, free Wi-Fi, and hourly departures from Orlando with stops in West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, and more. Groups of 4 or more save 25%. Book now at GoBrightline.com.
The Jim Colbert Show question of the day brought to you by WeAreNotTheBanks.com. That's Brad Siebert and his team, Direct Mortgage Lenders. If you're ready to start looking for a new home or maybe refinance the one you're in, you need Brad. And you find him at WeAreNotTheBanks.com. They have loans for all types of buyers and with all types of loans, VA loans, conventional loans, jumbo loans of all sizes, even no income documentation loans, more loans than I can count. I actually used WeAreNotTheBanks.com many years ago when it was time to refinance my home. Went to the website, WeAreNotTheBanks.com, put my information in. Brad Siebert contacted me, let me know everything I needed every step of the way. Fast, easy, got a great rate. He's great to work with, whether it's a new home or a refi. The website's the same. WeAreNotTheBanks.com. Get started there. NMLS ID number 66247, equal housing opportunity.
Cento Family Moving and Storage is Central Florida's trusted source for local and long-distance moving. From packing to delivery, Cento Moving is fully licensed and insured to provide you a seamless moving experience so you can enjoy your new home in no time. Get a quote today at CentoMoving.com. Forget the stress, move with the best.
The holidays are the happiest time of the year. That is, unless you or your loved ones are miserable because of colds, sinus infections, or allergies. This holiday season, give the gift of better breathing with Navage. What makes Navage so effective? Well, unlike cold and allergy drugs that might take a long time to help, if they're effective at all, Navage provides fast relief from sinus congestion in 30 seconds flat. Navage doesn't just relieve symptoms, it attacks the cause by sucking out the germs, allergens, and viruses trapped in your nose that are making you feel miserable. Best of all, Navage does it naturally, without drugs. Wash away your cold and congestion problems this holiday season. Add Navage to your gift list so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier all year long. Ask for Navage at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, or find us online at Navage.com. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Hey creators, it's your chance to be heard. Always dreamed of making your own song? Now you can with just a few swipes on the Hype app, where you can effortlessly create music, share it with friends, and join a community of real musicians. Listen to Johnny's House on XL 1067 for a chance to hear your Hype song air on the radio. The best Hype wins $5,000. Download the Hype app at XL1067.com. That's HYPH. Or follow XL1067 on Insta.
Are you tired of banking with a bank and dealing with excessive fees and minimums? For more than 85 years, Central Florida residents and small businesses have counted on Addition Financial Credit Union for better banking. Whether you're looking for fee-free checking, great savings rates, or low credit card, home, and auto loan rates, we put your financial well-being at the heart of everything we do. To learn more, visit AdditionFI.com. That's AdditionFI.com. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender.
It's hot. We all know that. Have you noticed your power bill is skyrocketing? The current cost of energy is the highest it's ever been, and it's probably going to just keep getting higher. Solar Source can change that for you. I recently took the plunge with Solar Source with my pool heater, and man, it's been a game changer. I love working with Solar Source. Solar Source has nearly 40 years in the business. They bring the power of the sun to over 6,000 Central Florida homes since 1984. Mine and my mom's and my sister's included. Solar Source makes it it easy with a free estimate. Monster listeners, they have an online tool that lets you get your own solar estimate in just 30 seconds. No pressure, no salesman, just the facts. You can harness your own power and stop wasting thousands of dollars every year renting your electricity at higher and higher prices. Visit solarsource.com/monsters and see how easy it is to get your instant hassle-free quote. SolarSource, the most trusted name in solar. solarsource.com/monsters.
Switch to Verizon and you'll save.
Get in the holiday spirit, Orlando. Verizon has an extra gift for your family this season.
You can save a lot.
Get $800 in Verizon gift cards when you switch your family of 4 and get 4 new phones on us with Select Trade-In and Unlimited Ultimate.
Great deals from Verizon. Great deals from Verizon.
There's never been a better time to switch, but this offer won't last forever, so hurry in. Switch to the network America relies on. Get $800 in gift cards and get new phones for the whole family on us with Select Trade-In and Unlimited Ultimate. Visit your local Verizon store today. $999.99 device payment or full retail purchase with new smartphone line on Unlimited Ultimate plan required per phone. $200 Verizon e-gift card with port in per line. Less $1,000 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. Promo credit ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. 0% APR.
The wonders of the sea meet the joy of the holidays at SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. From underwater discoveries to enchanting shows on ice and Sesame Street land to a winter wonderland filled with magic and millions of sparkling lights. It's a holiday celebration like no other. Only at SeaWorld Orlando. Select dates now through January 2nd. Save up to 40% on tickets and annual passes during our holiday sale. Hurry, offer ends December 24th. Taxes, service fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Get ready for excitement at Daytona Beach and Orange City Poker Rooms. Progressive jackpots are live. Just a $1 bet could win you tens of thousands. Join us December 14th for the GAPT 100K Guaranteed Poker Tournament. Your shot at poker glory. But there's more. Make New Year's Day legendary with our $18,000 Quadzilla starting at 11 a.m. Win big cash every hour with monster quads. If it doesn't hit, the winnings roll over, creating even bigger jackpots. Visit Daytona Beach and Orange City Poker Rooms. Follow us on Facebook or X for the latest info.
The free iHeartRadio app is your home for the holidays. Open the app and click on the holiday banner or search iHeart Holiday and start listening to Magic 107.7, plus stations playing all kinds of holiday music, Christmas classics, Christmas jazz, country, R&B, tons of playlists, even podcasts. Yay! Our gift to you, the perfect holiday soundtrack. Join the millions of listeners on the iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
iHeartRadio.
Are you offended yet? Obviously, we're only kidding. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
The shop around the corner was also modernized and made into a recent or semi-recent film, and you guys would know it as You've Got Mail.
Out of all the reindeers, you know you're the mastermind.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. I am Jim. Deb is here.
Hello.
Jack.
Yeah.
And Ross.
Yeah.
What was she talking about?
The movie you were talking about around the shop around the corner.
Oh, there you go. Okay, good.
So she said You've Got Mail is based off that movie.
Yeah, somebody had sent that in earlier that said they borrowed the idea of that from Shop Around the Corner. And everybody texting in said it's a damn good movie. So we're going to watch that. We're going to kind of mix something new in, which is great. 407-916-1041. Somebody said, I just drove by the old Amway Arena, and on the front glass printed on it is Advent Health.
How about that?
So if it may be the Advent Health Arena. Or the Advent Health Center as it is now, right? Are they going to take it back to arena or keep it center?
I don't know. I think the whole reason they went with center is because the previous one was the Amway Arena.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it is an arena. No, does anybody else call it a center? Oh, the Staples Center. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it make a difference? Why? I mean, just 'cause an arena is normally a sports specific.
Yeah, I thought. I don't know if they wanted to kind of play off the fact that it was so much. It was more diverse of a space than the previous one, or they just didn't want, but they wanted to distance themselves from the name of the. So it's not like the old arena and the new arena, to just signify the difference.
Oh, yeah.
But Advent Health, man, I was at their corporate offices yesterday for the Day of Giving telethon, and they have a television studio in their corporate offices, which is just phenomenal. I mean, it's like this 50-foot curved video wall.
Bananas.
The whole room is surrounded by video wall. They were doing radio broadcasts out of there as well.
Really?
But yeah, it was a couple of our sister stations were there. It was just, wow. And, a lot of their staff are all people who used to work here.
Yeah, for sure. All right, 407-916-104. We do have a call here about that very thing. Thelma, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm doing good, thank you. So I was calling because I was hearing you, or one of you talking about, all of you talking about the money that hospital spends and advertising and stuff. And I think that if they took just a quarter of that money that they use for advertising and put it towards a clinic that would help indigent patients, that even people that are working or not working, homeless people, so that they could have care or reduced care so they could afford it, because so many people, they work less than 40 hours a week or 36 hours a week, and they're not allowed to have insurance because the companies aren't forced to give them insurance.
Yeah.
So they have no health care. Even with the Affordable Care Act, people cannot afford health care.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. The one thing, Thelma, I know it probably sounds like a lot of money when you hear about their advertising budget. It probably does, but it probably represents less than 0.5% of their total revenue for a year. So although I kind of agree with you, I mean, really the money they spend on advertising is probably a drop in the bucket to what they spend in other places in the community to help people. I get what you're saying, but man, I mean, I'm not 100% sure how they could tackle that,
okay. Yeah, I don't know what their advertising bucket is. Like you say, it could be way less than what they actually put out.
Yeah, I mean, well, thank you. Thanks, Thelma. I appreciate that very much. I don't know. I mean, you definitely see the ads for sure, and it is kind of odd. I mean, I don't even really know how to process that.
Well, you have a choice.
I'm so used to seeing them that I don't even really think of it as being like any nefarious in any way, shape, or form.
I remember having an ambulance come from my mom. Which hospital do you want to go to?
Oh, wow, yeah, but those are separate services. They're not really,
Well, no, one was Orlando Health, the other one was Advent Health, or Florida Hospital at the time. So it's like you have to choose, and they are competing for your health dollars.
But that is the insurance companies that make that decision, right? I mean, your insurance will either work with one of those or not the other. Or?
Your insurance company, that's between you, your insurance, and your bills. But the ambulance driver wants to know, which one do you want to go to?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's, and yeah, it's.
How do you make that choice? I mean, what do you say? Do you go Advent because you've just gone there before?
I'm going
Orlando Health.
The closest, the closest one. But actually, I think Orlando Health is actually the Seminole campus is closer to me.
Oh, that's one right on the corner from right on 434.
Correct.
Right, and that other one is down by Rollins, down off Rollins Street, down in Winter Park.
That's Advent Health. That's their main campus. They also have one on 436.
Oh yeah, the one up in Altamont.
Yeah,
for sure. Wow.
I'm reading a report that I believe this is countrywide, that the healthcare system estimates a $2.1 billion in digital advertising spend in 2017.
In 2017, they spent how much? How many billions?
Digital advertising, 2.1.
I never thought in a million years it'd be that high.
And that's just digital advertising.
Right. That doesn't count TV or radio.
It was expected, this is an older article, but it was expected to reach $2.9 billion in digital advertising in 21.
Way more than I thought. Way more than I thought. That's nationally, though, right?
That is national.
And a lot of these hospitals have the urgent care centers, and there's advertising. Think about going to our urgent care sometimes instead of the ER, and so they advertise that. We've dealt with that when we had, or they want the vaccine when they have vaccines out, or the flu shots.
Right.
Yeah.
Wild.
And that Deb's right. This is insane. This is wild. Yeah. In 2017, spent upwards of $10 billion on advertising in 2017.
Wow.
This one report analysis project showed.
I would have never guessed it would be that much simply because of the competition, like how big they are already. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's, it doesn't seem like they would need to do that. The word's out. It's like Disney advertising. I'm like, yeah, why? Because you got one on the East Coast and one on the West Coast, and ours is bigger than the one on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Like, why do you even need to tell people? Everybody knows where the Disneys are.
You know, I've thought that so many times.
Yeah,
of
and
like,
Universal.
if you are already the top dog, why do you advertise? We know that you're not going anywhere. And I think the answer is to not stay on top.
It's the top of mind,
But to make sure that nobody else is coming at you.
And nobody forgets you, because it's easy to, I guess it's easy to have people slide into your space, but to take over something like that. If you have do you guys have a relationship with a hospital? Like, do you feel like one is better than the other? Like,
No.
I mean, if you got picked up by an ambulance tomorrow, Deborah, would you tell them Orlando Health or Advent?
I think it would depend on what I'm suffering from, because there are differences.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, Orlando Health has the only level 1 trauma center, right?
Okay, yeah.
Advent Health, they have grown so much where my primary care physician, their practice, in Winter Springs is now part of the Advent Health network.
Right, yeah. That's what happened to Jewett, too. Jewett got purchased by, I think, Advent as well, right?
It's like you see Advent Health more and more. Because I believe it's not profit. The Seventh-day Adventists, it's not for profit, so they reinvest the money they're making, and they built that giant building next to I-4. Right, by I-4 in Princeton.
Yeah.
That's that new building.
Right.
I was at that campus yesterday. Their corporate headquarters, which is
massive. I visited
2 blocks from us.
Yeah.
It's, it's minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to see a friend at an old buddy there a few months back who was having a procedure, and it's pretty amazing. But you do make a good point, because if you're a female and you're having problems with pregnancies or any of that nature, you definitely want to probably be with Orlando Health, right? That's Arnold Palmer.
I think
and
just
Winnie.
Whatever, if it's cardiac, you just, because even hospitals within the same network might not be the same. Like the hospitals on the coast might not be the same as Advent Health in downtown Orlando.
Right,
and Jimmy, I would counter that with my youngest daughter. She's now 19 and a half. She was 8 weeks premature. We went to the Advent Health in Altamont Springs. They brought us to their main campus down there in Winter Park or Orlando, I guess. But 4 weeks, 8 weeks early, a month in the NICU unit. But they did an amazing job. And, and my daughter, who was at 3 pounds at one time or less, and she's healthy today. But so it's I wouldn't necessarily say one is better than the other for that kid. I know for babies, but I do know they have the Winnie and Winnie Palmer Women and Children's Focus Hospital.
Yeah. That's and that's kind of why I brought that up, because
that's for Orlando Health.
Right. That's the only one I knew that focused primarily on those issues. Birthing issues, post-birth issues, all of that stuff, pregnancy issues. They specifically handle that. That's why I kind of brought that up. I was like, well, I don't think Advent has anything like that. I'm not 100 on that, but I don't believe they have an entire wing that specifically is designated to that kind of health care.
They might. It just doesn't have a different name,
or a very famous person endorsing it.
Yeah, I think that brought a lot of attention to it.
Yeah, we know that for a fact, because certain hospitals have become famous for dealing with certain, Moffitt, obviously, and MD Anderson for cancer.
Right.
St. Jude's for children.
Nemours for children.
There's burn units. I think St. Jude's has one of the premier burn hospitals in all the world, actually. Up in Tennessee, I believe. Is that correct?
I'm falling.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Falling down this advertising hospital budget wormhole.
Is it scary?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm reading right here is that I can't tell you the exact reason why just yet, but between 2011 and 2015, hospitals started dunking money into advertising with an increased advertising spending by 41% within those 4 years.
Did something happen policy-wise? That was Obama's last stint, right? Yeah, because Trump was in 16.
Yeah.
So 2011, 2015 would have been Obama's last 4 years in office. Did he pass some kind of legislation that?
Well, the Affordable Care Act, where now you have more people getting health insurance, and at first forced to buy health insurance. But so it's I don't know if the connection is there.
Well, I mean, if you put an entire country or given an entire country the ability to get a certain healthcare plan, I would think hospitals,
millions of people.
Hospitals would want that business because they're not telling you what hospital to use. They're just saying here's insurance to go get yourself better.
Yeah.
So I would think that would probably coincide with that.
Yeah, that would be the only thing else that I could think could change.
Another big reason why advertising has really stepped up is because we were talking about the strengths and weaknesses of certain hospitals or healthcare institutions. So when a healthcare institution's like, damn, we're the best with, people who have fallen to a burn incident, we need to tell people that because we're not like the other hospital.
Right.
We've got that. Our specificity in this aspect of tragedy, we're great at it.
Texter writes, part of the reason that hospitals advertise is to let people know what services are offered and the rankings.
Boom.
They say Advent's NICU unit and at their women and children's hospital in Orlando ranks #1 in Florida.
I'll be damned, really? Yeah. Wow. It says, no, it's because the population is getting older. I don't believe that's it. It says Orlando for gunshot adventure for heart attack. Oh, Orlando Health for gunshots, Advent Health for heart attacks. God almighty. That's quite a book in there.
Yeah,
that's your trauma. It's a level 1 trauma center. You have the air care. They'll fly you to Orlando Health, and
that's how Shands was up in North Florida. If you really got hurt anywhere within 100 miles of Gainesville, guess what? You're going to Shands.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's part of their advertising commercial. Though, did you get shot? Choose us.
Well, there was a time when we were looking at losing our level 1 trauma center, and that was a huge deal because we have so many tourists who come here and so many catastrophic car accidents that. For a while, the one at ORMC was the only level 1 trauma center, kind of like what Shands is for Jacksonville. For a while, ORMC was that for like Orlando, Tampa, like that whole Daytona Beach area. There's other level 1 trauma centers now, but when they were talking about possibly shutting that down, it was like, no.
That's like a pride of the city thing.
Well, I mean, because it's that golden hour.
I mean,
those are the only facilities where you can go where you have that golden hour of medical professionals to save your life.
This will be a rife with for Ross Bits, by the way.
What commercial?
Oh, yeah, the commercial for hospital stuff. Like you're saying, you've been shot in the face with a shotgun.
We got you.
Hooked in the face by a buddy fishing.
We got you.
Landmine.
Light cough. Not us. That's not what we do here.
Broken arm.
Nope.
Rub some dirt on it.
Yeah. The Rub Your Dirt Institute.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Back in a sec with trivia. Load them up. We have stuff to give away.
We have a prize. You have a phone. Get on board at 407-916-1041. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is brought to you by Cento Family Moving and Storage. That's CENTO moving.com.
This is 3-time Pro Bowler LeVar Arrington. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Macy's Backstage.
We have reached week 15 of the NFL season. It'll be the Chargers and the Raiders kicking it all off tonight out in Las Vegas. As for the Buccaneers, they'll use a replacement long snapper this week against Green Bay. Evan Deckers is stepping in for the injured Zach Triner. And tonight's college basketball schedule includes Florida hosting East Carolina. The Gators are going for a third straight win in that one. I'm Scott Davidson.
What will you find at Macy's Backstage? How about the perfect holiday gifts, just $25 and under, like matching family PJs, fragrance sets, toys, and more. Find the latest trends, new arrivals, and great prices at a Macy's Backstage store near you.
Guys, here in Central Florida, it is so important that your AC works for you every single time out there. You know, we've gone through the roller coaster ride of Florida weather. It can be 51 day and 80 the next, and that is one of the main reasons you need to make sure you have an AC company that you can trust and an AC company you can lean on. And Mills Air, for me, without question, is the answer. 30-plus years of experience in Central Florida, keeping you nice and cool. Their techs are awesome people. They know these systems inside and out. You don't even have to know what kind of AC you have. They can repair it. But check this out. If your AC does quit on you and you do need a new unit, you are in luck because these guys are Carrier factory authorized dealers. That means up to $1,275 in rebates towards a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier and certainly turn to the experts at Mills Air. They're family owned and operated and ready to help you today. It's 407-277-1159. Find them online easily at millsair.com.
A picture is worth 1,000 words, but a video is priceless. I'm Attorney Mo DeWitt, and we have access to every single traffic camera in the state of Florida. Injured on the go, just call Mo, Orlando's injury attorneys.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Celebrate the season with Orlando Harley-Davidson, home to the largest new and pre-owned inventory in the state of Florida. Looking for something specific? They've got it, or they'll find it for you. Whether you're an experienced rider or a first-timer, Orlando Harley-Davidson has the perfect ride for you. Visit OrlandoHarley.com for a sneak peek at their massive inventory, or stop by the Orlando Harley dealership today, next to I-4 across from the mall at Millennia. Make your holiday season unforgettable with Orlando Harley-Davidson.
Most Valuable Promotions presents Jake Paul versus Andre August. International superstar Jake Paul returns to the boxing ring at Caribe Royale on Friday, December 15th. The world will be watching as Jake Paul continues his path to becoming a world champion and takes on 10-1 pro boxer Andre August, who has 5 KOs. The night also features Shadeja Green, who will take on Franchon Cruz DeZern for a WBC world title. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. In all honesty, it's a very hard thing to do. The good news is, Tobacco-Free Florida is here to help you quit your way by offering free tools and services to help you get started. When you call Tobacco-Free Florida's phone quit service, you'll receive one-on-one sessions with a coach who can help you create a personalized plan to start your quit journey. You may also qualify for free nicotine replacement therapy, like patches, gum, or lozenges. It doesn't matter how many times you've tried to quit, now is your time to succeed. Along with Phone Quit, we offer a series of additional proven services to help you quit your way, such as Group Quit and Web Quit. Whatever your reason to quit is, Tobacco-Free Florida can help you get started. Give us a call at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW to double or triple your chances of success. This is your start to a tobacco-free life.
The only place in America where interest rates are going down is International Diamond Center. And due to overwhelming response, IDC is extending our free finance offer through Christmas Eve. So you can make any holiday jewelry purchase, get the unbeatable no middleman price we're famous for, and spread your payments over 4 years with 0 interest and 0 finance charges. So that $6,000 piece of designer jewelry is just $125 a month. That $3,000 pair of diamond hoop earrings, just $63 a month. And if you're getting engaged this holiday season, you can take advantage of this to get the designer ring of her dreams. Thousands of new rings to choose from. Luxury pre-owned Rolexes are also available at incredible prices. This Christmas, we know every dollar counts. And at IDC, we've got a fantastic collection of timeless gifts to fit any budget with expert guidance from our non-commissioned experts. Don't miss the final days of rock-bottom interest rates, 0% financing for 4 whole years. Merry Christmas from International Diamond Center. 4 Orlando locations on approved credit.
iHeartRadio is your #1 app for the holidays. Just open the app and search iHeart Holiday and start listening to Magic 107.7, plus all kinds of other holiday stations, playlists, and podcasts. iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
Brace yourself for the ultimate holiday deal with Consumer Cellular. Snag an incredible 50% off the Iris Flip when you buy before December 17th, making it only $34.50. The Iris Flip is all the phone and camera you need with a user-friendly design, the perfect flip phone companion. Plus, you'll get nationwide coverage and always free activation. Score 50% off when you use promo code RADIO50. Head over to consumercellular.com and use promo code RADIO50 during checkout to score this deal.
Ho, ho, hold up. It's the end of the year already, and I'm way behind. So this month, I'm slaying prices. Let's wrap up the year. You'll save up to $6,000 off a nicer, newer car. Plus, I'll stuff your stocking with $1,000 Christmas cash on a new car. Don't wait for the jolly old elf, because right now, Santa R.C. Hill at R.C. Hill Mitsubishi wants to help you save $6,000 and stuff your stocking with $1,000. Are other dealers roasting your chestnuts over past credit mishaps? Let us help you get approved. Help me wrap up the year, and you could fill your sleigh with savings and drive home in a new car today. Save up to $6,000 based on the car you choose. And I'll give you $1,000 Christmas cash for the kiddies. But hurry, this deal's done once we wrap up. I'm R.C. Hill from R.C. Hill Mitsubishi, Central Florida's first choice for new Mitsubishis. Visit me at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Credit requires bank approval. Negative equity may be refinanced. See details at rchill.com.
Cento Family Moving and Storage is Central Florida's trusted source for local and long-distance moving. From packing to delivery, Cento Moving is fully licensed and insured to provide you a seamless moving experience so you can enjoy your new home in no time. Get a quote today at centomoving.com. Forget the stress, move with the best.
At work? Just pretend you're on a Zoom call with us. The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Subscribe and watch.
I have an aunt and uncle who are the greatest people in the world, but also some of the cheapest. She gave out notepads from her bank one year for Christmas to everybody. She has reused cards. She'll put a sticker over where somebody signed it, where they sent it to her, and then send it out again. But my uncle used to sell Amway, and every year for Christmas, my grandmother got a huge box of detergent, and that was her Christmas and birthday gift. Jaeger is the Latin version of Amway, and it's huge in the world.
Wow. Did not know any of that. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. This is it for me, buddy.
The Vince Guaraldi trio.
This is it. Yeah. This is where it ends and begins for me.
This song is featured in my brother's show, which is about to kick off just in a little bit.
Yep.
And this is hands down my favorite thing that he's been rehearsing. It's the one thing that I would hear and then stop in my kitchen and listen through the door.
This choir of children that sings this is, this just to me, this is Christmas season. This song right here sets it for me. Because my grandmother would only let us watch the Charlie Brown special. I shouldn't say only, but it was the one she liked the most because it actually had the story of Christmas.
Right, yeah,
at the
exactly.
End. Linus says the story of Christmas. It's the only one that does that. That mentions
the little drummer boy.
Yeah, you're right. But they don't even play that one anymore. It's crazy, but I fell in love with this music through the entire thing. All Charlie Brown.
Speaking of Ross's brother, it's Chase Padgett. 6-String Christmas is at the Orlando Shakes. If you go to orlandoshakes.org, scroll down, and you can get tickets there. Is it tonight it starts?
Yeah, tonight, 8 o'clock.
I could tell because he ran out the house, and I was like, I love you. He was like, bye.
All right. All right, welcome back. 407-916-1041. I am Jim. Deb is here.
Hello.
Jack is.
Yo.
And let's get what's in the sauce jar.
All aboard!
Chugga, chugga.
Choo-choo. Clickety-clack. Clickety-clack.
I have a beautiful pair of tickets. That was the best clickety-clack all year. Saved the best for last. I have a beautiful pair of tickets to the Experience 2 Glow New Year's Eve Street Party. It's going down at Sunset Walk. I've got DJs. I've got confetti storms. I got a freaking laser light show. The Sharks have lasers, flame, and special effects. Much, much more. 25 restaurants, shops, and experiences. Not to mention free parking.
Ooh.
That's
a big deal.
That's a big one right there. And that is your Sauce Jar, which is always brought to you by
Cento Family Moving and Storage. Go local and support a family-owned and operated Orlando moving and storage company. Just make sure you mention the Jim Colbert Show, because that bad boy's going to get you a discount. Book them today at centomoving.com. That's C-E-N-T-O. Moving.com. Great clickety-clack. Back to you.
Thanks, Deb.
I've got to correct throwing this out here. There's a period right there. It's the Experience 2 Point Glow. I've been calling it 2 glow, too furious. It's 2-point glow.
That explains the complaint emails I get.
There you go.
Yeah,
Very
2-point glow is that playoff of like 2.0, so it's 2-point glow.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Ross, who goes first today, buddy?
All right. Reading is my strong suit. Let's welcome Hey Bill on line 2.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Hey, Jim and crew. Happy holidays.
Hey, buddy, want to play a little game with us?
Absolutely.
Let's do it, friend.
Want to play a game?
All right, Bill, this is pretty easy, but I got a question here for you. 4 answers. One of them is untrue. If you can sniff out the lie, I will send you off to the sauce jar to go to one of those glow things that Ross has been talking about for an hour. Are you ready?
Nice.
Here we go. On this day in 1503, soothsayer, considered to be the first prognosticator.
Nostradamus.
His predictions are legendary and controversial. That's right. Nostradamus was born on this day.
Oh, boy.
Here are 3 fun facts about Nostradamus and 1 lie I saw coming a mile away.
I told you.
Here we go. Number 1, Nostradamus is his last name. His first name is Michael. Number 2, born in the 1500s, Nostradamus was a giant for his era, standing at 6 feet 4 inches tall. Number 3, before he made predictions, he wrote a cookbook that had a recipe called Love Jam, an early aphrodisiac.
Nice.
Or lastly, Nostradamus lost his entire family to the plague. Which of those is a lie?
Wow, that's tough. Not up on Nostradamus history. But you
Shame
gotta
on you.
love the jam. Gotta love the jam. So I'll go with C, Jim.
Yeah, no, buddy, that's correct. Nostradamus was a bit of a pharmacist a little bit before he made it into predictions. And one of the things that he did was make concoctions. And one of those things was preserves. And one of them he called Love Jam, which he said that would make women do the love move.
I wouldn't have called it Love Jam. I think I would have gone spread to spread. Let's welcome James on line 3.
All right, James right there on line 3. James, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
All right, buddy, we're talking about Nostradamus, the very famous prognosticator. Which one of these is untrue? Number 1, Nostradamus is his last name. His first name is Michael. Number 2, born in the 1500s, Nostradamus was a giant for his era, standing at 6 feet 4 inches tall. Or lastly, Nostradamus lost his entire family to the plague.
I would say the last one.
No, that's true, dude. He lost his wife and his 2 kids to the plague, wound up getting remarried and having 6 other children after the fact. Who's next, buddy?
Let's welcome Mark.
Mark right there at the bottom. Mark, how you doing, friend?
Hey, pretty good, Jim.
All right, buddy. You got a 50-50 shot here to pull a pretty cool prize. We're talking about Nostradamus. Which of these is a lie? Number 1, Nostradamus is his last name. His first name is Michael. Or lastly, born in the 1500s, Nostradamus was a giant for his era, standing at 6 feet 4 inches tall.
Okay, so it wouldn't have been Michael. It would be like the equivalent of Michael.
Well,
right?
he was
Like,
French.
So that would be like Miguel. Would that be
Michelle, something like that, maybe? I don't know.
Michelle? Yeah. You know, he was probably a little dude. Let's go with he wasn't 6'4".
Very good job, buddy. You're a winner.
Wow!
I have to tell you, thanks,
Bravo.
buddy. You're on hold there, Mark. You're a winner. I'm going to put you on hold. When I wrote that answer this morning, I was like, that's going to the end. Because that's just weird enough that I didn't think anybody would get it. Good job. I thought I had you there for a second, and then you switched on me and went the right way. So you're a winner.
Yay.
No, he was not 6 foot 4 inches tall. It doesn't really say how tall he was. I think he common height at that era was, I think, about 5'5" for a guy. A few other things you may not know about Nostradamus before we get over to Ross thoughts. He was expelled from medical school because they found out he was a pharmacist. And you would think, well, why would you get expelled for being a pharmacist from medical school? Well, it's actually pretty easy. Pharmacists were considered like hacks, and it was considered way lower than being a doctor. So if you were a pharmacist, they could never let you be a doctor because you weren't high up the echelon of education to be able to be a doctor. So they threw him out of medical school. What did he fear the most? And if you think about this, you may be able to pull this off because we went through this in the U.S. His number one fear as he made his quatrains was this:
AI.
No. It's... if you think about it, think about the era. It's the 1500s. He was doing this around 1520.
Yeah.
And he was predicting things that were going to be in the future.
Transportation.
No. He was afraid they were going to think he's a witch.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, they were
right.
afraid. He was terrified, absolutely horrified, lived the last part of his life horrified that somebody was going to think he's a witch or a heretic and kill him because of that. His last prediction was his own death. Legend has it that the day before he passed away, he told his secretary, "Tomorrow, I will be here no longer." They found him the next morning beside his bed on the floor, dead.
Oh, wow.
And then lastly, before he was a prognosticator, he was a pharmacist. But a pharmacist back then could have been a lot of things. He did make preserved meats, preserved...
probably more like an alchemist or...
Yeah, exactly. Herbal remedies. He did a thing called rose water or rose tea or something that was supposed to cure the plague. So he did a lot of that stuff like that, like, through meds and herbs and stuff.
What's the word? Apothecary?
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah. He's like an apothecary.
Yeah.
Which is cool because that comes with a skill tree.
Yeah.
Jack's with me.
Thoughts?
All right. I have officially bit on something. I'm starting to care a little bit about the weather. There's so many things that get me in the mood for Christmas.
He's getting older.
Jingle all the way.
Oh, yeah, baby.
A good fake Christmas garland. Pre-lit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If it ain't pre-lit, it's not great garland in my eyes. All right?
It ain't pre-lit. It's just...
Exactly. There's so many things, but I'm really, really worried. We have to have a seance or a small prayer.
A seance?
Yeah. We have to bring cold weather for Christmas Day.
Okay, we'll be back and figure out how we're going to do that next.
Holding your virtual hand as the world crumbles. Real Radio 104.1 on Facebook. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Shop the best quality jewelry and lowest price. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
Looking at a slow ride on I-4 this evening in the Orlando area, both east and westbound by the major attractions exits. Things are nearly at a standstill eastbound between 535 and Osceola Parkway. Looking at a crash currently blocking the northbound right lane on the 429 as you approach West Road. Things are stop and go all the way back to the Turnpike exit. If you see other traffic problems, make sure to call the Safe Touch Security Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Samantha Canning.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples holiday deals mean amazing savings for the holiday season. Right now, save 50% on custom holiday cards and invitations, as well as custom photo gifts like mugs and calendars. Offer ends 12/16. Visit staples.com/print for more details. Have yourself a merry little holiday deal at Staples.
Why not visit the Filatowski Eye Institute for Smile LASIK? If you have that terrible eyesight in this time of year, you would love to be seeing those bright, shiny lights a little more clear. Well, guess what? You have an option. It's called Smile LASIK. It is the state-of-the-art LASIK technology, minimally invasive, fast recovery times. Actually, most people are back to work or play the very next day. And that's exactly what happened for my son. And he was only 18 years old when he got the surgery. And for my father-in-law, who's in his late 50s and got the surgery. Same exact results. And even better, doesn't take any time at all, just a few minutes. No pain at all, but what happens afterwards is miraculous, and you can experience that. Just text 1041 to 868686 and schedule that appointment today. That way you can enjoy your life to the fullest, and you can save a little money while doing it. They have 24-month interest-free financing. Again, make your appointment. Find out what these guys can do for you. Text 1041 to 868686 and let the Filatowski Eye Institute get you started on a path to better vision today.
3 bands, 1 stadium. Def Leppard, Journey, Cheap Trick. Together. 3 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame icons. Their biggest hits, July 10th, Camping World Stadium. Register for pre-sale access at DefLeppardJourney2024.com. Tickets on sale Friday, 10 a.m.
Extra cash coming right up. Happy Money is letting you in on a happier way to elevate your savings with an incredible certificate offered by Alliant Credit Union. Smart, bold, and straightforward. Alliant offers a 12-month certificate with 5.25 APY annual percentage yield with a low minimum deposit of $1,000. Funds are insured up to $250,000. Best of all, anyone can apply to join. Elevate your savings today. Visit happymoney.com/Alliant. That's ALLIANT. The APY is accurate as of the 11/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
Join the Monsters on Friday, December the 15th at Enterber Irish Pub. It's in Maitland at the Sheraton Maitland. It's a big celebration of a great, great year with the Monsters, and we're going to raise as much money as we can for the Coalition for the Homeless. We're going to have all kinds of talent on stage. We're going to have Monster t-shirts for you. It's going to be a party. There'll be all kinds of specials like mimosas and Bloody Marys, and it's at Enterber Friday, December 15th. It's going to be a great time at the Sheraton Maitland. Join the Monsters for a live broadcast from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's Enterber Irish Pub.
The holiday countdown is on. Don't miss 50% off everything at your nearest Banana Republic factory store. Hurry to save on must-have gifts, winter essentials, and more now through December 19th.
Hey Florida drivers, the holiday season is upon us. When celebrating, always plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. Besides, a DUI could cost you $10,000. Not exactly the best gift you could give yourself. Celebrate responsibly and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine, and our team is a triple threat to big insurance companies.
Don't settle with the insurance companies for a fraction of what your case is worth. We'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
That's the Anajar and Levine difference. Get your free case review right now. We'll help you take back control of your life. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Office Orlando.
Making money from an investment feels good, but investing in people with the Solo Funds app feels even better. Solo Funds lets you put your unused capital to work, earning a profit for you while you're helping others. As a part of the Solo community, you fund emergency loans to other Solo members, allowing for a financial outcome that works for both of you, making a social impact and a return on your money. Join the Solo movement. Join us at solofunds.com.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
It's the best of the best year-end event at Sutherland Nissan Orlando. This year's best inventory at our best deals.
Here's how to avoid a top mistake in divorce. Text messages and social media posts can wind up in front of a judge. Act accordingly. Don't post like a fool. Divorce? Trenley Kramer Law. TK Law. OneFirmForLife.com.
Think orange for your next vehicle. OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman & Lind Studios. Why Kaufman & Lind? Because clients and character matter. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Proof that we have a face for radio. The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Subscribe and watch.
Mistletoe mambo, mistletoe mambo, mistletoe mambo, mistletoe mambo, mistletoe mambo, mistletoe mambo, hey!
What a great Christmas album, if you can find it.
You can, because I was talking to Michael Andrew a year ago. He said, because I told him every year we talk about how great your Christmas album is.
One of the best ever.
This year he made them available. You can go to swingerhead.com and it'll go to his website and you can get the Swingerhead Christmas album, which is one of the best Christmas albums available.
It is. It's really, really good.
Yeah. And this, I mean, he does a lot of the traditional songs and that, all of those, but this one particular, he talked to us about when we interviewed him 15, 20 years ago, I don't even know.
Yeah.
But he talked about kind of a joke saying, hey, because you do a Christmas album, to have it ready for Christmas, you're like doing it in the summer,
right?
And the guys, the guys in the band, they were joking around. What are we gonna do? Like a mambo, like a mistletoe mambo? And it was a joke at first, and then it's like, okay, let's go with this.
Yeah.
And they created mistletoe mambo.
If you ever get a chance to go and see Michael Andrew and Swingerhead play, and they do New Year's stuff, I believe. You should do it. He's one of the most talented guys coming out of Central Florida. And he keeps this music alive, and he's just a great showman. Everything about him is awesome.
Check his website because he just did a couple weekends at Orlando Shakes.
Oh, right
recently.
On. Very good.
But I believe he does have some shows coming up. Yeah.
All right, 407-916-1041. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show here on Real Radio. I am Jim. Deb and Jack are here as well. Let's get some Ross thoughts.
It's weird.
It just hit me.
It's funny.
Jim looks like
sometimes
8 Rankin and Bass characters.
It's Ross.
Shut up.
Spelled like sauce. It's Ross thoughts.
All at the same time. You got a little heat miser. You got a little of the ice version. You know what I'm talking?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, you look a lot.
I look nothing like any of those people.
You look like most of them.
I look like none of them.
There's a couple that I look like.
Who do you look like?
There's like this little twink Jack Frost looking one.
Oh, yeah, you do look like him.
I kind of look like Jack Frost, Rankin and Bass.
Yeah. You're kind of right.
I'm with you now.
Yeah, it looks like, the power bottom looking one.
Oh, yeah. What are you? I'm a power bottom.
I'm a power bottom Jack Frost. That's what I am for this Christmas.
And it looks like you might have fit in on that island of misfit toys.
Yeah, that you got the Yeti. And then I think, Jim, your eye kind of does that one thing that the Yeti does. I don't know. You got like a little something.
All right.
I just think that you look like the vast majority of Rankin and Bass characters. And making fun of Jim Christmas edition is one thing that gets me in the mood.
I love that.
There are so many things that get me in the mood. We've already talked about Christmas cookies. We've already talked about the stage 5 hives that I have broken out into over the stress that is Christmas shopping. There's so many things, but the one thing that gets me every time, and it's like a must, and it will ruin my Christmas. I can't be alone out there. It will ruin my Christmas if we are in the 80s or the high 70s on Christmas Day. Deb, feed me some good news. You're my weather plug. You're literally Mother Nature to me.
Well, 2 days away, we're going to be a high of 71.
Yeah. That's you can go to hell.
Oh my God, easy.
Not you.
Okay,
the weather.
I was going to say.
Yeah, no, I'm not shooting them. I'm shooting the messenger, I guess. But what about Christmas? What about Christmas Day? Is it going to be like
gone that far out yet?
Gucci Man burn it, or are we going to be sweating heat miser over there?
Okay, 15-day forecast or 10-day forecast?
Mine went up to the 23rd.
Okay, let's see what we got here. I got a 15-day forecast, and let's see on the 25th it says 70 degrees.
Not bad.
With a low of 55.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I think that's okay because that means when you wake up that morning, it's gonna be very chilly.
Yeah,
and it won't get up above. It won't get into the 70s until probably afternoon.
Because you know what's something that a lot of people have had. Deb, I'm assuming you've had more than 10 of these. Jim, 0. Jack, maybe 4. White Christmases.
Oh, they're the best.
I've had a number of them, yeah.
Where have you had a white Christmas?
Well, you got to remember, I lived
in Virginia in a trailer park is not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I lived in West Virginia in a trailer park. Thanks for remembering my life story.
Yeah, but see, the snow covers the trailer park and makes it a magical place.
Right.
Yeah. See, you can't see the lanai door.
Yeah, meth addict mambo.
Meth head mambo.
This new mambo number 5 is weird.
Somebody stole my siding.
But I've never had a white Christmas, and I feel like I should have that before I kick the bucket, right?
Yeah.
That's like, it is kind of on my bucket list. I've never really gone sledding on Christmas Eve, or I've never built a snowman.
Damn, dude. I have to tell you.
Or had a snow angel.
Yeah.
Now, I've done a snow angel, but I really didn't like it because I was like, man, my back is wet.
Where did you see snow?
New York.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And that's like New York, like piss snow. You know, like that's
yeah. It's snow that'll stab you.
That's how your back got wet doing your snow angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you digest that snow, man? You've got stuff.
Yeah.
You are
and you
gonna fail a drug test now.
And you're gonna see some really different color snow in New York. You're gonna see, but when we went to Maine to go up to Lake Parlin Lodge, to my buddy Joe's lodge up there, We went the day after Christmas. So it wasn't like Christmas Day for sure. Magical. No shortage of as much snow as you need. Snowmobile riding out 300 trails. Gorgeous. It was fake. It looks fake.
See, I think Deb has had the best Christmas career out of all four of us.
Oh, yeah, up there in Wisconsin?
I just think Wisconsin is essentially already full-time Christmas vibes.
God almighty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, come on in.
I thought Deb had that look like, she was agreeing, but she had that look like it could have been like, these guys have no
idea.
clue.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because you had the...
It's always snowy, right?
Well, the beautiful thing about a Christmas snow is that's your kind of like your first snow of the season.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the fluffy fat flakes that you always see in the Christmas movies.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas your January snow is your blizzard season, and that's when it comes at you at 60 miles an hour and is more like ice crystals.
Did you have the shoes that look like tennis rackets?
Snowshoes?
Snowshoes?
Oh, yeah.
I had to.
Yeah, I didn't even know that they were called snowshoes. I just called them tennis racket shoes.
No, they're snowshoes.
They look like tennis rackets.
They do look like tennis rackets.
Right?
Yeah.
I've always, and then you just like walk in them. What happens if you don't wear them?
You sink down into 3-4 feet of snow, and then good luck trying to walk anywhere.
Yeah, let me ask you a question, buddy. I mean, do you not take into consideration how lucky we are here in Central Florida that if you do get something cool that you can go outside and do that thing right then? You don't have to wait for the thaw. I mean, there's a positive there, right? Like you could go up north and experience the snow thing and then just come right back down to Florida where it doesn't snow.
So 1,000%, I have not lived in snow, but I can kind of predict how I would react with snow. I would be like 1 month in, be like, man, this is cool. 2 months in, this is not as cool.
Yeah.
3 months in, I'm moving back.
Yeah, let me tell you.
I don't think snow is cut out for me. I'm a lizard person, man. My nightstand lamp is red.
Code Black's wife, when they moved, it was winter in Colorado. They were in where are they from? Longmont. She goes to the front door, opens the door. When she opens the door, it's white.
Yeah.
Because it blew a blizzard the night before and covered their entire house, so they had to dig out. And when they got to the end of the sidewalk, she said, sell this house and take me to Florida. Because it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. My daughter just moved from Denver. It sucks. It's just cumbersome. Everything takes longer because you have to suit up and then unsuit. Suit up, unsuit.
Once they called your school, like they told you your school was closed for a snow day, that was the highlight of having snow.
Yeah, you're right.
And now, because of remote learning,
summer,
they're not going to do snow days anymore because they've already proven that we can have class even if you can't physically be here.
I missed like 4 or 5 days of school in West Virginia. I was like, hell yeah, this rules. And then they're like, you have to come summer.
Right.
Yeah, they just kind of bump it up in the summer.
Because like as I'm born and raised Floridian, this is the only weather that I've ever really known, the only climate that I've known my entire life. And that kind of bums me out. And I always get reminded of it every Christmas because I've never seen snow fall on Christmas Day, but I've seen all the movies.
Yeah.
I don't want to admit it, but I've caught a couple of Hallmark flicks.
Yeah, man, there's
they've
nothing
made
wrong
me
with that.
feel stuff. And every time it's snowing. And I want that.
There was like a library of Hallmark movies on the other night. We were just reading the names of them. I was like, oh my God, man. There's an entire industry of just movies like that. These little 1.5 hour movies with little wrap up endings.
And I just like
rom-com.
Yeah.
Florida doesn't have snow.
No.
We don't have snow. We have bars that sell cocaine. It's been right down the street from my house, apparently, because that's what I was told today.
It's been cold enough on Christmas Day a number of times to snow, but you didn't have the weather. You didn't have that one anomaly that caused that to happen at that time. Like I've seen it snow in Florida, but just never on Christmas Day.
But it's got to be like snow hit the ground, dissipate, melt.
Yeah, because it was still very cold, but you're right. It doesn't accumulate.
Yeah, none of that. I want that so bad. It seems so romantic.
That fresh morning blanket of snow is pretty darn cool, buddy. It's very serene.
Yeah, down in Florida, we have old dog turds that turn white in a backyard, and we're like, all right, there's Florida snow. I'm jealous of you, Deb, because Wisconsin feels like bowl of soup vibes to me.
It is.
It's just like a doormat, but not in a negative way that you're stepping on, but like in a positive way, you're in someone's doorway and they're welcoming you.
And think about what a great trip that would make for a future Christmas present for your wife and you to go to some place where you spend Christmas where it snows. where you can go out and make a snowman and go sledding and then come in and have a nice hot spiked cocoa in front of the fire before you make mad passionate love.
Oh, yeah, player.
And it would be a gift for all of us because we don't have to go through a week of whining about, when do I get my wife for Christmas?
Right.
I leaned on friends, I think is what you meant to say.
But unless in that scenario that Deb just said, if you're a power bottom.
Yeah. I'm the twink Jack Frost. Nonetheless, if you've experienced snow on Christmas Day, I just wanted to remind all of our listeners and Deb and apparently Jim, and you've seen snow on Christmas.
He's from Jersey.
Right?
Oh, hundreds of times.
Yeah, I just wanted to remind everybody who
I'm quite old.
If you've seen snow on Christmas Day, bottle that up. Don't take that for granted because there is a 34-year-old down in Florida who's born and raised and is just dying for that moment to finally happen. I want to live my Hallmark Disney movie and not be a power bottom Jack Frost. Those are your Ross thoughts. I'm out. Peace.
Right.
And I was honestly expecting a bigger laugh out of that. And now it just seems like I just came out. So I hope you guys are happy.
All right, 407-916-1041. Back in a sec.
Facebook may have changed how it looks, but we still remain your source for the content you never knew you needed or wanted. Real Radio 1041 on Facebook, powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. clausmanlaw.com.
Looking at a slow ride on I-4 this evening in the Orlando area, both east and westbound by the major attractions exits. Things are nearly at a standstill eastbound between 535 and Osceola Parkway. Looking at a crash currently blocking the northbound right lane on the 429 as you approach West Road. Things are stop and go all the way back to the Turnpike exit. If you see other traffic problems, make sure to call the Safe Touch Security Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Samantha Canning.
This report is sponsored by Blue Stream Fiber.
HOA and condo board members, it pays to have fiber. Let Blue Stream Fiber show you how fiber internet provides revenue for communities while saving up to 50% off retail rates. Visit bluestreamfiber.com/radio to find out more.
Unleash your creativity with the brand new Hype app. That's HYPH. Hype empowers you to create music effortlessly. Sharing your songs with friends on social media. Create your song with a few swipes. You'll never believe how easy and fun it is to make music. Listen to Johnny's House weekday mornings on XL for your Hype to air on the radio. The best Hype wins $5,000. Download the new Hype app now at XL1067.com or go to Instagram at XL1067.
Hard Rock Bet presents Legal in Florida.
You can bet the game on Hard Rock Bet. No more betting inside your head. Now Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida. Now Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida. Legal in Florida. It's safe, it's legal. We'll repeat that it is legal. Top rated sportsbook and it's the only one that's legal.
Get a no-regret first bet up to $100 when you sign up now. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and over and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Tools Ace Hardware has holiday gifts for everyone on your list. They have the perfect gifts from the best brands. Grills from Traeger, Big Green Egg, Weber, and Napoleon. With free assembly and delivery on purchases $3.99 and up. Plus power tools and accessories from Milwaukee and DeWalt. Outdoor power equipment from Steel and Ego. And even stocking stuffers from Yeti and Costa Del Mar. Visit one of their 12 Central Florida locations or shop online at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your local helpful place.
Most Valuable Promotions presents Jake Paul versus Andre August. International superstar Jake Paul returns to the boxing ring at Carrade Royale on Friday, December 15th. The world will be watching as Jake Paul continues his path to becoming a world champion and takes on 10-1 pro boxer Andre August, who has 5 KOs. The night also features Shadeja Green, who will take on Franchon Cruz Dezern for a WBC world title. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.
When you call me for an injury case, you don't pay a dime unless we win. The call and the advice are always free. Injured on the go, just call Mo. 866-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, Orlando's injury attorneys.
Ready to change your phone service? You got to check out Boost Infinite Wireless at boostinfinite.com. You get their low price service and a brand new iPhone every year. And most importantly, Listen to this. You get the benefit of Boost Infinite's new technology that selects between its own network and the other 2 major networks, so you get the best quality calls and data anywhere you are. No one else can do that except Boost. So head to boostinfinite.com today. That's boostinfinite.com. You owe it to yourself to learn what the folks at Boost have to offer. Again, that's boostinfinite.com or call 855-55-BOOST. Boost Infinite Wireless is the only carrier built for the next 50 years, not the last 50. So one more time, right now, go check out boostinfinite.com. That's boostinfinite.com. Why settle for one network when you can have 3? See boostinfinite.com for terms and conditions.
The world's got you feeling glazed over. Sprinkle some love all around. Just climb your way up out of that hole, and you'll be the taste of the town. Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves a donut. Order a dozen from Dunkin'.
I'm Mary Kay McBrayer, host of the podcast, The Greatest True Crime Stories Ever Told, where I dig into crimes where a woman is not just a victim. She might be the detective, the lawyer, the witness, the coroner, the criminal, or some combination of those roles. These are the stories we need to know to understand the intersection of society, justice, and the fascinating workings of the human psyche. Listen to The Greatest True Crime Stories Ever Told on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Hey guys, I'm in sales. I had a bad autocorrect situation with my boss just a few minutes ago. I told him to dock me for a single unit of a 5-case deal that we were doing. But what I actually told him through text was D word for penis me, a single unit. He's not budging on sex cases, but we'll take 5. And yeah, I'm pretty embarrassed, and that was hard to explain.
Okay, very good. Well, I wish you the best, buddy.
Damn autocorrect.
Yeah. Looks like you're going to be a power bottom. It happens, buddy. You'll get that raise, though. Don't worry about it.
That's the
you treat him right.
That's the challenge. Like with your whether it's Apple CarPlay or whatever Droid has, you know, you can do your voice to text and you can respond to text messages, but you can't see what you're sending. They'll repeat it back to you. Your Siri or assistant, whatever, will repeat it back to you, but you can't confirm that it's meant and in the intended way.
No.
Because you visually can't see it.
Right.
So that's always a gamble when you respond to vocal text in the car.
Yeah. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Welcome back. I am Jim. Deb is here.
Hello.
And Jack.
Yo.
And Ross.
I love how Jack does the speak to text. It's always like you're on a spy or a mission. I hear it all the time, and it always brings me great joy.
Oh, yeah, because he goes,
tell everybody to...
He'll be like this.
Send an email.
This exact.
Period. Hey, it's Jack.
That's his image. Let me help you out.
Sending you a text message right now, comma.
Follow this for me real quick. Hey, Ross, do me a favor. I need you to get me the paperwork, and we need the rundowns now.
Got it.
And then we're going to want to... Don't email Jim. He won't read it. Period.
He'll be like this. He'll be like,
Ross.
he will be in the studio just dishing on, and then he'll have to talk to somebody else, sales rep, and go, I need that copy for life imaging. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like
period,
a pilot.
Period, comma, out.
Coming in for landing.
Laugh. Ha 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 ha. La la.
I have tried at so many little comedy showcases of like just talking and about that vernacular or vocabulary, that cadence, that tone is that, and we all do it. I think everyone has their own unicorn, unique talk to your phone voice, not talk like phone call voice. That's normal. But when you talk to Siri or Alexa, I think everybody has their own. I yell at mine.
Yeah.
Hey Siri, remind me it's 7
That's it
o'clock.
right there.
Yeah. Get the wings in the fridge from Froggers.
But it's usually lower than that, Jack. You'll say.
That's when he's sending text.
Just enough volume to make your voice full enough.
Did she get your message, Jack?
Yeah, it depends on where I am.
All right.
Do you want to lower your voice? Hey Siri.
How about this?
Siri.
How about this for a rush? I recently took off the option of whenever I go, hey, I'm not trying to start everybody's phones, Siri, and I'll say, text this person this message, it will automatically send instead of waiting to hit send.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah,
So-
no, me no likey.
Yeah.
No. Then you can't correct.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, that's a rush. So like, there's like a little timer for it to send. So you have to read the text before the timer goes to
that's
make
like
sure you nailed it.
Like a career game.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's a little Squid Game-ish.
Yeah. All right. 407-916-1041. This time of year, I always like to kind of take these, get these list of traditions from around the world for Christmas. I found the craziest one of all.
Black Pete.
Now, the ones, what? What's Black Pete?
Black Pete. It's what?
What's Black Pete?
It's a really a lot of people find it very odd. Some people find it offensive. I want to say it's like Norway, where they have like the same Santa Claus everything, but
they call him Black Pete?
No, Santa's like sidekick, his Robin is like this white dude in blackface, and they call him Black Pete. I forgot what exact country, but it's like the sidekick of Santa in Norway,
Let's
I think.
go to Google here and type in Black Pete.
Yeah.
Hope we can keep our job. There we go. Black Pete. They call it Zwarte Pete.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Black Pete's a thing.
Wow. Wow. Because let me tell you what. If Dutch was America, all these people are jobless.
Canceled.
Because, I mean, it is nothing but white people in blackface.
Yeah, yep.
Holy balls.
Yeah. It's every year, too. All those photos right there, those are off of iPhone 15.
I guess Trevor Noah did a whole segment on this or something. They have him up there doing the Black Pete thing. Daily Show did a segment on it.
Yeah, and it's becoming, like, well-known every year as more and more people find out about these really awful-looking images out here in the West.
Now, we know some of them, like the weird ones, like Japan is.
KFC?
Yeah, KFC for Japan,
that's right, yeah.
But the one we found in Peru was very unique. Christmas Day in Peru starts off as families make their way to church. But later that morning and into the afternoon, it's time for...
It's probably where they kill and capture guinea pigs.
Takananake.
Whoa.
Takananakoi. Takananakuy.
A lot of A's.
Takananakoi. What do you think that means? What do you think the tradition of Takananakoi in Peru is? Friends and family gather around.
Okay.
They go to church, and then after that, they gather and they do this.
They write all of their bad things on a piece of paper and burn it like a Phil Jackson thing.
That actually isn't a bad guess. That's not the answer, though. What do you think, Deb? What do the Peruvians do? What is Takananakoi?
Sacrifice a virgin.
No, that's
coming in hot.
That's coming in real tough.
Home of the Incas.
Real toasty. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you got to do it.
The last two things Deb has said is something about guinea pigs and sacrificing a virgin. I love you.
That would be skinny dipping in the ocean.
It is not. I have to tell you.
Though.
The art of, or the tradition of Takananakoi in Peru is fist fighting.
Oh, dig it.
Christmas Day in Peru, you go to church. In the afternoon, you get together for Takananakoi, which is a series of organized fistfights. The word actually means to strike. And what it is, it's an opportunity for friends, families, neighbors, and business partners to settle their differences. So basically, it's outside the court. You gather the person. You state the reason why you want to fist fight that person. And then that person comes up and you fist fight. If they're down on the ground, you can't hit them. You can't kick them or any of that. You shake hands before you go. It's usually men between 20 and 30 years old, but also women and teenagers do it. They are not able to fight before or after. They must announce who they're fighting and why, and then embrace. So if I came up and said, I am fighting Ross, here's why. I give Ross a hug, and then we fight. From 5 to 10 minutes, and that's it. You cannot hit each other while a person is down. No weapons are allowed, and no referee will call the fight if it begins leaning too far, or they will call the fight. If you start whipping my ass so bad that it's going to be bad, they'll just pull you off and consider that it's all done.
Yeah, I'm a biter.
Dude,
I will. I
The
do
biting power bottom.
Now,
okay, show title.
those who are elderly or who have disabilities, how do you think they settle it?
I think they still squabble.
Nah, bro. They pick somebody to do it for them.
Like Hunger Games?
Yeah, like Hunger
volunteer?
Games. Like if I was too old, which we know I'm not. Anybody?
Yeah, you are not.
Okay, good. Thank you.
What are we talking about?
I would choose Ross, and Ross would have to fight Jack on my behalf or whomever.
Really? You'd pick Ross?
No, I'm just saying, no, because he's got that.
I'm a fighter, dude. I'm a biter.
You're a biter, not a fighter. There's a difference.
I'm a grower and a shower.
And then, and then after that, they all
You're
get
a
together.
power bottom.
And after it's all done, they get together and eat.
There you go.
That's it. There you go.
So basically, their fights are sanctioned, whereas here in the U.S., you just never know when that fist is going to come at you on Christmas
Let's say
Day.
I think Ross steals something from me, right?
Yeah.
And I have
Give me that.
I have a court date or whatever, but I don't make it to court. And on Takananakoi, I just say, hey, Ross, come on, we're getting it. I'm going to teach you a lesson about stealing my stuff or looking at my girl or whatever the case may be.
And then we fist fight. I see here in the States, we call that Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Or in line at Disney.
Yeah.
But I did want to ask you something real quick. Do you mind?
Yeah. I'm just throwing this out here. They said no weapons, but I'm throwing sand.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
I'm here to win either on your behalf or against you.
If I give you advice, will you take it? If I gave you some advice, Ross, would you look and say, Jim has done some things in his life. He seems to have a pretty good path. Would you take a consideration from me and apply it?
Okay, so I don't know. I've got good news and bad news.
I will promise you it's not bad. I'm not going to ask you to do anything out of the ordinary. I'm just going to give you a little fatherly advice.
So I got good news, bad news. Good news is, yes, I'm going to listen to that. But B, I don't know if I will follow it because I don't know what it is yet. And C, I would actually ask for more advice. Give me all the advice all three of you guys can give me.
This is to benefit you. Stop wearing clothes that have marijuana leaves on them.
Okay.
Stop doing that. All right? And I'll tell parents out there, stop letting your children wear pajamas to the store or outside of your house. It looks dumb.
All right,
and you're setting your kids up for being losers. Stop doing that. Parents, stop letting your kids go outside with pajamas and going to the movies or the mall. It looks ridiculous.
All right. Okay.
Stop letting them talk you into it. Tell them no.
First of all,
stop wearing stuff with weed on it. Your shirt has weed up all down the side and
Does
weed.
it?
Yes. You can barely see it, but it's there.
I think it's an agave plant.
It's not an agave plant.
I think it might be.
Let's see. I can't see it on the camera.
All right. So this is what he saw. It's
a little red sewn leaf. At first, I thought it was like a maple leaf.
And you should know that I agree.
Yeah, you should.
But this shirt is so soft, and I didn't know it had pot leaves on it.
Listen.
I still think it might be like maple or something.
No.
Could be agave.
It could be agave. It might be agave.
On the sleeves, it's screen printed lightly on the sleeves.
No, that's sewn. Jack, please be the decider of this. What is that?
Weed.
Yeah.
Jack.
Why would you do that?
Lie.
Stop wearing it.
Need you in my corner.
You're 35 years old. You're 34?
34.
34. Stop wearing it.
But I'm on my 35th year. That's how time works.
No more weed clothes. Weed clothes are done.
This could just be just so happen like a random stain.
Yeah.
Since you can't wear that, can I have it?
It's so comfortable, and I used a lot of fabric softener on the last load, so it's super comfy.
Now, does it make you more comfortable as you're losing integrity?
I'll be honest.
I mean, does it keep you warm as your integrity pisses out the door?
I'll be honest with you.
Where'd Fun Jim go, and who replaced him with this cranky ass?
I am Fun Jim, but you shouldn't be walking around at 34 years old with weed stuff on your clothes,
Dude,
right?
He's a comedian.
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't.
Let him be himself.
No.
You give that stuff to your kid. He owns his own home. He's married. He's got his life together.
Jack!
I said this is advice. He does not have to take it. You should not wear weed clothes. And you can listen to Deb and wear all the weed clothes you want.
I did not buy this shirt thinking that there was weed. I just like I think it's like a terracotta orange.
Would you wear that to a client meeting?
No. Well, actually, I might because you can't really tell.
I saw that and I was like, what are you doing?
Agave. I think it's agave.
Really?
Well,
it's common for people to print agave leaves up and down a sleeve? What's the name of the brand?
It's a Vans shirt.
Vans known for their tequila love.
I think that might be checkmate right there. I don't know. I did not have the intention that this would be a weed tattooed shirt. I don't.
Did you buy that, or did somebody get it for you?
That. No, I bought it. Bought it with my own money because I like long sleeve shirts for a couple of weeks, and it fits.
Listen, you can take it or leave it. I mean, Deb is right. You need to be who you are. There's no question. I agree with Deborah's choice. I'm just telling you, as an adult, looking at you and knowing your goals.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that weed clothes are the best choice.
Yeah.
Jack, you agree?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you besides that I'm pretty sure it's an agave plant.
You don't. Okay. You don't have to adhere to it. I'm just saying. I don't mean to. I hope that this doesn't come off as dickish.
No, not
I'm
dickish.
just saying you should not. Yeah, my humble opinion, you should not wear weed clothes.
It could be a firework.
I do have on weed underwear.
Well, what's the brand name?
It's a Vans shirt.
That's weed.
But maybe it's like a lotus, like a lotus plant.
Somebody says the weed leaf thing is out, man. You got to get a fentanyl shirt or a xylazine shirt.
I don't. I mean, there's not. Yeah, that's a weed leaf.
Yeah,
it's very.
I look, man. I'm just saying. Sometimes when people see weed stuff you're wearing around, they might not take you as seriously as you would want them to. That's all I'm saying.
Mistletoe could be mistletoe.
Could be mistletoe. That's what I'd sell it as. I'd sell it as mistletoe. I just say, hey, it's mistletoe.
Because here's the thing: it's not the stereotypical pot leaf that's like filled with symmetry that everyone's thinking about. It's an asymmetrical print of an agave plant.
Yeah, it's an agave plant. Look, all I'm saying, you can live your life the way you want. I'm just saying, if you're grown, you probably shouldn't have weed stuff on. And then people are texting me and telling me that I'm probably wrong. Oh, there you go. It's a maple. Somebody said it's a maple leaf.
Aha!
Good on you.
Somebody said, now pull up 2000 Jimmy's promo shot, no weed leaf, but.
Yeah.
Look, if I could eradicate every promo shot I took with the monsters, except for like maybe one, that'd be the one I'd take.
He's trying
the very first one.
He wants you to learn through his mistakes. He's lived through this.
Yeah,
he's done these things, and now he looks back and he's like, "Oh, why'd I do that?"
I will tell you a good story. And look, the weed thing, you do whatever you want. All right, but I'll tell you a good story.
Plant.
Back in the day, there was a guy who worked here, right? I think he's still in the business. And he came into work one day, and this is back in maybe the early 2000s. God, Jack, you may be able to help me with this.
It was 2015.
Yeah, I don't know. What year would that have been?
Ooh.
Is that late 90s or early 2000s?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the window.
And I remember this person walking through the hallways of this building, and this is when everybody was here. There was, we had 2 floors of this building. It was 300 people in this building, all the reps, clients constantly in and out of the building, people from up north who are big wigs in this, in our business with this company, constantly in this building. And this guy was walking through the hallways with a shirt said, and the word was spelled out, F-U, you effing F, in big, huge 3-inch white letters. And I was aghast. Like, I could not believe that somebody would come in a professional building with a T-shirt that said, blank you blanking blank, for everybody to see. Walking by clients, walking by the bosses, walking by everybody, took pride in it. Like, I couldn't. My entire attitude toward that person changed that day. I was like, what kind of human does that? Like, what kind of person wears a shirt like that out in public? I don't know, man. It just hits me weird. Is that bad for me to think that? I mean, would you walk around with a shirt that said "F-U, you effing F"?
No. Yeah. But then again, I'm wearing weed leaves, and I thought it was maple.
Right, exactly.
But that's a little bit different. I would not wear that shirt. No, too aggressive.
And the one you're describing is definitely more blatantly offensive, or can be offensive to the people around you. So it shows a lack of respect.
It's a disrespect completely, and and I was just like, God, it's so gross. I just remember how gross it was. I was like, God, man, you want to be taken seriously? And you're going to come walking in a professional establishment with a shirt that says that? And you want people to consider you like serious? Take you serious?
Yeah, now you want to wear that shirt and talk about the quarter numbers?
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Load them up. Let's do a last call, a little callback, anything, a little joke, whatever you want to do. Make us laugh. 407-916-1041. 3 lines open. Grab one now. Last call is next.
Got something to say?
Smoke weed every day.
Thank you, Party.
Call now. 407-916-1041. Last call. Sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword free hard scan.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Hey everybody, Storm Team Meteorologist Snow Bergen here. Friday, mostly cloudy, gusty winds out of the northeast, 20 to 25 miles an hour, a few sprinkles. Saturday up until mid-afternoon might be largely dry, just a few passing showers during the daytime Saturday. It's not really till Saturday evening, night, and Sunday that waves of tropical downpours and showers come in. It'll turn quite gusty. There could be some coastal flooding, especially at times of high tide, and there does look like to be a risk of tornadoes late Saturday into the day on Sunday.
This report is sponsored by Petco Love's Mega Merry Adoption Weekend. Adopt a pet for the holidays at the Petco Love Mega Merry Adoption Weekend. Come by this Saturday and Sunday to meet your new best friend. All adoption fees are waived. Find participating shelters and Petco locations near you at megamerry.com.
Look, man, when it comes to getting something special for somebody special, I have you covered. Don't stress out anymore. Head straight to Goldsmith Jewelry Shop right there on Lee Road. Rita Layer and their team have been friends of mine for over 20 years, and that's where I personally go for all my jewelry. My wife's wedding ring came from there. Actually, the little bracelet my wife has on right now and the matching earrings came from there. Earrings for my kids. Gifts for my mother-in-law. You get the idea. 37 years. A ton of jewelry stores have come and gone. Not these guys. They do it right. They offer that personal service you just don't find anymore, and they have everything you need. Diamond studs, tennis bracelets, necklaces, even loose diamonds and designer names, one-of-a-kind pieces as well. Something for every budget. They'll even design it for you. Best quality at the lowest prices, plus fast, free shipping as well. 1212 Lee Road. Easy to find, and online, it's even easier. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Gift wrapping struggles, packed parking lots, tangled decorations. Take your family light years from the holiday routine with Holidays in Space at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, sponsored by Pepsi. Discover the nightly lighting of a 50-foot tree, the all-new projection show guided by our out-of-this-world host, Starflake, and the Rocketry Trail, sponsored by L3 Harris. Holidays in Space is included with general admission. Tickets on sale now at KennedySpaceCenter.com.
Hey guys, John Clay Wolf here. We don't just do cars, we do all kinds of stuff, but one thing's for certain. I do love to buy cars, so remember, GiveMeTheVin.com if you're selling yours.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Explore the heart of Lake Mary at Park Jewelers, your family-owned destination for fine jewelry. Park Jewelers delivers unparalleled customer service and an exceptional selection of fine jewelry and gemstones. Let us assist you in finding the perfect engagement ring, or choose from our gorgeous selection of diamond and gemstone jewelry for any occasion. With on-site jewelers for repairs and custom designs, we're here for you every step of the way. Visit myparkjewelers.com and become a part of our valued family today.
Cross another achievement off your bucket list with Skydive DeLand, helping people become skydivers for over 40 years. Skydive DeLand is the skydiving capital of the world and where tandem jumping originated. In fact, Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman both learned to jump here. Not sure where to get that adventure in your life for the holidays? Get a Skydive DeLand holiday gift certificate at skydivedeland.com. Skydive DeLand, jump, jump, fly, fly, repeat, repeat.
It's the best of the best year-end event at Sutherland Nissan Orlando. This year's best inventory at our best deals.
You should be able to earn money with your money and with more control. Solo Funds makes it simple. With the Solo Funds app, you lend money to other members to help them replace a tire or cover an emergency expense, and they pay you back with a tip. It's a win-win. Plus, you control which loans you fund and when you fund them. so you can make a difference and a return. Join us at solofunds.com.
Extra cash coming right up. Happy Money is letting you in on a happier way to elevate your savings with an incredible certificate offered by Alliant Credit Union. Smart, bold, and straightforward. Alliant offers a 12-month certificate with 5.25 APY annual percentage yield with a low minimum deposit of $1,000. Funds are insured up to $250,000. Best of all, anyone can apply to join. Elevate your savings today. Visit happymoney.com/Alliant. That's ALLIANT. The APY is accurate as of the 11/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Just go to hims.com/radio. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the name brands at up to 95% off. That's right. Get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but for 95% less. It's the same medication, still prescribed by a licensed medical provider, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio for your free online visit. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Today's thank you is brought to you by Stella Artois. Elevate your holidays and toast someone special with a Stella Artois.
Listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch.
Yeah, we like it when you watch.
At The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
All right, we have two lines open.
Went all through the house.
407-916-1041.
My baby came home.
You don't need to text us because we're done.
We're out of here.
But you can call. We do have two lines open for last call. If you want to grab one, 407-916-1041. We'll get to you guys here in just a sec. See, coming up tomorrow, we'll have our final primetime kitchen of the year. Our buddy Fayez will drop by for that. Let's see, we'll do Embers only tomorrow, and we'll have our final Rich Tips of the year as well. Plus, we'll do our gift exchange here on the show.
We also have gifts from Ray Trenley to open up. Unless you want to do it right now.
No.
All right, we'll do them tomorrow.
Do them tomorrow.
Oh, wait.
And then we're all getting, we're not doing it. We didn't do the white elephant thing, right? I'm getting everybody a gift, and then everybody's getting everybody a small gift. That's what's going on, right?
Yeah.
I just have to double check because I forget everything, guys.
You do, and it's funny, but it is kind of last minute to say, yeah, that's what we're doing.
Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing.
It is what we're doing.
All right, cool.
What we've done every year.
Is it? I thought we did that 1 year.
1 year we did.
We did 1 year.
Yeah.
Our first year, I think.
I always find it very memorable.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
Do you already, have you guys already purchased all your gifts for everybody here on the program?
Yes.
You have.
Because this is happening tomorrow.
Yeah. And you have as well?
Yeah, I have a couple of stops tonight. Just some little something. Bath and Body Works for me, guys. Candles and their little concentrated room sprays.
Like that, huh?
Love them.
All right, very nice.
Now
I thought of it in the shower this morning.
Son of a bitch. This last minute stuff.
Yeah.
No.
Are you done shopping?
I also think of candles in the shower, by the way.
Power bomb.
Yeah. I definitely power bomb. Hashtag power bomb.
Hashtag power bomb.
Hashtag power bomb. Jack Frost power bomb. I have not.
Oh, you haven't?
No. But I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Call me the Wingstop, baby, because I'm winging it.
Right,
have you?
One. I have one gift purchase.
One?
Yeah, I mean, one. I have one of you guys purchase. I only need two others. I know exactly where they are. I just got to go pick them up tomorrow.
There you go.
I'm all set. All right, 407-916-1041. One line open for last call. Grab that. Somebody was just calling when we were talking, so I apologize.
Are you getting me tickets to Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
I'm going on the 22nd. I'm going to the late show.
Oh, I'm going a week from tomorrow in the evening.
That's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm smart. I catch on quick, guys.
Actually, yeah, so as they always do, it's two shows. They do a matinee and then they do the evening show. But it's going to be Friday. I remember it usually falling on a Saturday, but it's actually a Friday. We're off, so but I'm going to the evening show next Friday.
Yeah.
Tickets are still available at Ticketmaster.com. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, The Ghosts of Christmas Eve.
And this is the first time I've seen it. I promoted this show for 15 years. This is the first time I've ever been, because I will tell you something that's so crazy. I don't like loud noises. I don't like loud.
Yeah.
You don't like loud.
I do not like it loud. And I know how crazy that sounds because I know I talk loud and I live loud. I get that.
God, man, that just reminds me. I have to call Spectrum.
This was the first concert that I took my youngest daughter to. I remember, I don't know, she might have been 4 or 5 at the time, but she actually fell asleep during it.
Oh, wow.
This
really?
This is a heavy metal Christmas.
It is.
You know. But so it was always shocking to me. But I mean, I've been like at least half a dozen times over the past, 15 years or so.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've met the people who wrote it before the guy passed away.
Paul O'Neill.
O'Neill met the guitar players that have come through. A couple of guys have been former 80s metal guitar guys.
Sabotage.
That's right.
Yep.
And they were very nice, very awesome. Do a lot for communities. They donate money to music programs when they come into the community.
They always do make a big charitable donation with a portion of the ticket sales.
Absolutely. So
it's very cool.
It'll be the first time I finally get to actually see the show, which I'm very excited.
This is going to be cool.
All right, very good.
Date night.
All right, we're all packed up there for last call, 407-916-1041. Get that last one open. Deb, who do we have to thank today?
We want to thank, starting it off, for our delicious lunch, Frogger's Grill and Bar.
Wow.
Thank you so much for the delicious food today.
Thank you, Michael.
Don't forget to get your football picks in, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
We also want to thank Danny Meyering with their Orlando Date Night Guide. Usually an attorney, but today was Santa Glenn Clausman. And last but never least, Sam Bowen and Candace Rich for running our YouTube chat.
Absolutely. Jack, do we have a question of the day?
Yeah, speaking of our YouTube chat, that is where we post our question of the day. And today is, have you experienced a white Christmas? To be specific, I wrote snow, not cocaine.
Snow cane.
And out of the YouTube chat field, how many people do you think, what percentage do you think experience a white Christmas?
I will say 32% of our people have.
Ooh.
All right, Miss Doubtfire.
Ooh. I say 78.
78%. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, most everyone in Florida has lived up north.
Yeah.
That's why we're all down in Florida.
A stand-up?
Yes, this Saturday, the 16th, I'm going to be out at the Villages, all right? I'm making wishes come true here, guys.
Very nice.
It's going down at the Savannah Center. I'll be opening up for comedian Joe DeVito. You can get your tickets off of rosscomedy.com. Also, wanted to plug this. Brandon Kravitz beer release tomorrow, Hourglass Brewing.
That's right.
Off of Curry Ford. I will also be there picking up some beer and also celebrating some great news with our sister station and Brandon Kravitz.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that's at the Hourglass Brewing out there on Curry Ford.
That's right, yeah.
A texter, they wanted to know, will that beer be available at the other one? It will eventually, but not tomorrow night. If you want it for the debut, that happens tomorrow night down on the Curry Ford location.
Sure thing.
Let's talk sports.
Just saw BK a minute ago. Love him. All right, here we go. Ed, last call.
So you heard my autocorrect fail with my boss earlier. Let me tell you about one that happened in person. You see, years ago, I interned for the WWE, and we had a special episode of SmackDown. Dwayne Johnson comes back, does a little promo in the ring about his new movie, hits his finishing move, crowd pops, all that kind of stuff. I'm in the back on a headset talking about the next match. He comes back through. I turn around. My hand hits him square on his butt. And I'm thinking I'm about to get hit in the face. All I can think at this point is to look at him and I say to him, well, I guess I just hit rock bottom.
Should have liked that. I like that. That's a pun, and I'm still fine with that.
Prince of the Island, last call.
Tell it a pun.
Hey, Jimmy and the Monsters. I just want to wish you all guys a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Jimmy is still the Scrooge McDuck for all the year. And Barbs, if you don't sing Santa Baby next tomorrow, I'm not gonna give $150 to the homeless.
Well, we'll
That's
make
all
sure
up to you.
we'll make sure we ask Barb to do that.
Yeah,
for you.
you got to get her name right, Prince.
Yeah, you don't get my
and unclean.
Yeah, tainted and unclean with that name.
Her name's Deb.
Yeah, and these guys work for the Jim Colbert Show.
Yeah, we're not
exactly.
monsters.
No.
Jesus H. Christ, dude.
He's
It's been
time
5
traveling.
effing years, man. Get it right.
I'm pretty sure he had it right like 3 years
Right,
ago.
I mean,
Tinted and unclean.
I mean, they have phones in the internet on this island he's Prince of, right?
Tinted and unclean.
Handy John, last call.
Hey guys, so I definitely tell you, a white Christmas is not overrated. One of my favorite memories is going out on Christmas morning about 3 or 4 o'clock when it had snowed overnight.
Yeah.
No tire tracks, the Christmas lights and the street lights are brightening everything up. It is not overrated.
Oh,
No, and
it's so
everything
awesome.
sparkles. Yeah, it's the best.
Yes, but hey, look, I want to tell you guys, in case I don't get to talk to you again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thanks for what you guys do for us all year long.
Thanks, Johnny.
Thank you, Handy
Always good talking
John.
to you, Johnny. Good seeing you, buddy. Thank you very much.
You and your family.
Same to you, for you and the fam, for
Yeah.
sure. Mike Larson, last call.
Mike Buzzer Larson here. What did the puppy say when he sat on sandpaper, Jimmy?
I don't know. What did the puppy say when he sat on sandpaper?
No.
Rough.
Oh, my God.
Give him another one.
You know, like he came in real hot with a super racist joke, and now he's over dialed it back.
Yeah, I know.
He's so concerned.
Rough.
Party Mom, take us home. Last call.
Okay, so Jim, I just want you to know that I actually do not own a pair of clothing that has pot leaf on it. Believe it or not. But hey, why does everybody love Frosty the Snowman?
I do not know. Why does everyone love Frosty the Snowman?
He's just cool, man.
Oh, God.
Eat every day.
Thanks, Party Mom.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Party
that very
Mom.
much. Get the blank out of here.
So we can all go Christmas shopping.
All right. Tomorrow will be the final show of 2023. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to do some cool stuff. And by that, I mean we are going to give you a show like Friday has never seen.
Saucy Awards.
Saucy
Oh,
Awards.
the Saucy Awards.
The
Really?
Saucy Awards
I like
will
that.
make its second debut.
Very nice.
Uh-oh, Mike.
That's not how that word works.
All right, on behalf of Deb, Jack, and Ross, I am Jim. We follow the new Shunky. They follow the Monsters of the Morning. After us, it's Tom and Dan with the Corporate Time and our friends from Real Laughs. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a wonderful Thursday evening.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
But I still love you.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio